graduates are innovators and leaders, computer scientists, engineers, business professionals, teachers, artists, and healthcare providers. And with a medical school acceptance rate more than twice the national average, Lion students are proving that a Lion education opens doors to a lifetime of success. Learn more at lyon.edu. Lion College, a better world starting in Arkansas.
Here we go now.
Let's go!
Morrilton High School Devil Dog Football, brought to you on KPOMF 101.7, with streaming video on the MHS Dog Tracks YouTube page, and with streaming audio and video worldwide on the EAB Media app. Brought to you by Colton Steakhouse and Grill, Farmers and Merchants Bank, the Ag Live Co-op Supply, Blackfoot Furniture, Eddie Jean Boots, Ross Smith & Company, Johnson Sun City and Air Conditioning, Eddie Jean Electric, will sponsor any River Valley High School student truck, healthcare pharmacy.
Good evening. We are just ready now for some Morrilton Devil Dog football here on the EAB Sports Network inside the Haynes Home Center broadcast booth.
Live. You can't get better than live.
Right. Live radio. Eric Tyler along with Jim Bowles as Devil Dogs get set to face the Blackhawks from Pea Ridge. Devil Dogs at 4-1 overall, 1-1 in the 5A West under head coach Cody McNabb, his 16th year at the school. Morrilton coming off a win over Alma on homecoming last week, 35-28. Pea Ridge 0-5. They have Tony Travis as their head coach, his second stint as their head coach. He was coached about 10 years ago and left and was AD most recently at Pea Ridge, and now he's coaching again. And
I think he had been in Oklahoma for a few years too, and it's been a struggle early on for him here in this campaign. But he did get PA deep into the playoffs multiple times, I think, in 4A before he left.
PA or Pea Ridge?
Oh, Pea Ridge, sorry.
Yes. PR. Yes, and as a program, they've struggled since they've made that jump to Class 5A. They're 0-5 this year, 0-2 in the conference, and their first 4 games, they scored just 16 points total. Now, they put 27 on the board last week in that 35-27 loss to Bologna, so started figuring a few things out there offensively. And they do have a quarterback who played pretty well against us as a sophomore last year. He is a junior now, Hudson White. Pretty big guy, pretty strong arm. So good at the quarterback position.
I think so, yeah. He's 6'3", 215, so he definitely has some size on it. And as Cody talked about in the pregame show, we're going to miss Darian Tonygay for the rest of the year. He's out with a torn ACL, and you hate to see that for Dorian there in his senior year. And not only football, it takes him out of basketball too, probably. But Hudson White is a big guy, and he threw the ball pretty well, 22 of 39 last year, 290 yards, 4 touchdowns. But I think 84 of those 22 completions went to one guy for Pea Ridge. Don't do the math on that, but that's what it felt like.
I think it was actually 17. So but that's 17 out of the 22 went to their receiver who has graduated. So
Braden White, I did write it down. Yeah, he caught 17 for 245 and 3 touchdowns last year against us.
So they were a good duo there. But again, that receiver right not with them anymore, but do have again returning quarterback Hudson White. Actually has some Morrilton connections, by the way. His mom, Emma, former Emma Lipsmeyer, Morrilton native.
Yeah.
He's Dr. Keith Lipsmeyer's grandson. So they were at Conway till a couple years ago, moving to Pea Ridge.
We only wish a partial demise for him tonight, since they do have the Morrilton ties.
Yes, sure. But yes, so Pea Ridge again. The offense is going to, look like most of teams that we see. Shotgun, one back, spread it out, and they did, I guess, run a little more last week. And so Tristan German, the running back, but they do like to throw it.
And he's not a bad little running back either. Last year against us, he had 19 carries for 93 yards. He didn't score, but it was a solid keep him on the run game. And Pea Ridge got on the board. They scored points on us, but just couldn't get enough from this offense for sure.
Yeah, they scored 27 last year in the matchup, but Devil Dogs had 56 on them in the win at Pea Ridge a year ago.
But couldn't stop that receiver, man. All 84 of his catches.
All 84 of them, but anyway, we will see what tonight brings here at Devil Dog Stadium as Morrilton tries to get to 2-1 in conference play. Again, Pea Ridge looking for their first win of the season. We'll talk more about the matchup here in just a few minutes. We'll take a timeout and be back for more of our pregame after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Morrilton High School Devil Dog Football, brought to you on KBOMF 101.7 with streaming video on the MHS Dog Tracks YouTube page and with streaming audio and video worldwide on the EAB Media app. Brought to you by Colton Steakhouse and Grill, Farmers and Merchants Bank, the Ag Ride Co-op Supply, Blackley Furniture, Petty Jean Meats, Ross Roofing Company, Rince & Sons Heating and Air Conditioning, Petty Jean State Bank, In-Speech Therapy, Hagen's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Truck, Healthcare Pharmacy, Haynes Home Center, El Charro Mexican Restaurant, Morrilton Abstract Company, Spates Auto Parts, Ansel Carlin State Farm Insurance, University of Arkansas Community College at Morrilton, Burris Heating and Air Conditioning, Edward Jones Investments, Dixon Family Dental, Kuntz Electric Company, your Farm Bureau Insurance agents in Conway County, Robertson Tire Service, the South Conway County School District, Green Bay Packaging Arkansas Craft, CHI St. Vincent Morrilton, Wayne Smith Trucking, Arvest Bank, and MedTech EMS of Conway County. Kuntz Electric will sponsor any River Valley High School student who enrolls in one of 3 specific UACCM Career Center programs and will cover all expenses not covered by another funding source. Kuntz Electric will sponsor students in construction technology, industrial mechanics and maintenance technology, and welding technology. Kuntz Electric will hire all Kuntz Promise graduates upon successful completion of the program. Please contact Kuntz Electric for details at 501-354-2526.
Power plus speed plus exhilaration equals the fabulous English sports car, the Lotus Emira. You want it. You need it. Play this month at Saracen Casino and qualify for the drawing on Saturday, October 25th. Incomparable, captivating, intoxicating. Lotus Emira, the world's best-sounding automobile. It can be yours from Lotus of Nashville and Saracen Casino.
Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
Arvest Bank is proud to be your dedicated hometown lender and support the Morrilton Devil Dogs. We can help with your auto loan, boat loan, or help you finance home improvements. Stop by any Arvest branch to apply for great rates and friendly service, or visit arvest.com to find a local lender. Subject to credit approval. Equal housing lender. Show your school spirit with the Morrilton Devil Dog Arvest Visa debit card. Arvest offers a variety of debit card styles to choose from. Find your favorite at arvest.com/style today. Arvest Bank, member FDIC.
This is Dr. Zachary Dixon with Dixon Family Dental of Morrilton. At Dixon Family Dental, we offer exceptional dentistry for your family with heartfelt hospitality that makes you feel right at home. Our commitment to comprehensive family dental care means you can receive all dental services in our office. Along with simple checkups, we also offer root canals, crowns, braces, and sedation dentistry so that you can have a safer, more comfortable experience. Call us at 501-215-4913 or better yet, stop by Dixon Family Dental next to Walmart on University Boulevard in Morrilton.
And now our national anthem.
And we're back here from Devil Dog Stadium. They're about to do the national anthem. They've done the moment of silence and the pledge. They're starting the anthem. So while they do that, we will step aside. We'll take another time out and continue our pregame after this on the EAB Sports Network.
It's that time of year again, and everywhere you go, people are rooting for their favorite teams. At Arkansas Farm Bureau Insurance, we want to be your favorite team. That's why we created Fave Rates, great new rates with the same great service. Call your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent today or get a free quote online at faverates.com. Arkansas Farm Bureau Insurance. Go with the home team.
In Morrilton, see John Widener, Ronnie Rainey, Marcel Limmer, Andy Jackson, or Jonathan Higgins, or call 501-354-0101.
When every second counts, trust MedTech EMS, serving Conway County with the most advanced emergency care available anywhere in the United States.
From critical emergencies to non-emergency transportation, our team delivers unparalleled patient care and support.
We work hand in hand with local fire departments and connect directly with emergency room doctors, turning our ambulances into mobile ERs.
But we're more than just emergency services. MedTech EMS offers event standby support, comprehensive training, and engaging guest speakers for your organization.
We offer membership programs covering out-of-pocket costs, and corporate-level options are available. Call 501-354-8181 or visit medtechems.com.
MedTech EMS,
your trusted partner in emergency care.
If you need immediate medical attention, the last thing you want to worry about is where to go for care. So you'll be glad to know that CHI St. Vincent Morrilton is recognized as a 4-star hospital for quality and safety by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid. And out of over 1,500 critical access hospitals in the country, CHI St. Vincent Morrilton is in the top 100. If you have severe abdominal or chest pain, head or eye injury, uncontrolled bleeding, symptoms of a stroke, serious back injury, or serious burns, call 911 and go to the emergency room at CHI St. Vincent Morrilton, where you'll be seen in under 20 minutes. CHI St. Vincent Morrilton. Hello, human kindness.
Finding your place is more than just a location. It's about discovering your purpose, exploring your passions on a campus that feels like home. At A-State, you can achieve at the highest levels, form lasting relationships, and support the Red Wolves, both on campus and in the wild. Whether you're into research, the arts, healthcare, or maybe something else, there's a place for you at Arkansas State University. Find your place in the pack. Visit astate.edu to learn more.
Yeah, back here from Devil Dog Stadium, getting ready for Devil Dog football against Pea Ridge, and we talked a little bit about the Pea Ridge offense, but Devil Dogs on offense. We mentioned on defense, Darian Tony Gay out for the year. We're missing Keaton Robinson probably just tonight. We could get him back, but he went down arm injury. I was afraid he might have broken his arm the way he went down and was holding it as he got up last week, but looks like nothing too serious, but going to miss him tonight.
Yeah, luckily it appears to be just a sprain for Keaton, and hopefully just tonight. Keaton coming in to tonight, he would have had 256 yards on the season with 2 touchdowns, and it's going to be Braylon Criswell game tonight. You know, he's season high is 17 carries on the season, and we expect him to probably carry a little bit more tonight. Unless, you know, like I mentioned earlier to you before the game started, I'd be okay if he only had 8 carries, so long as 4 of those were 50-yard touchdowns.
Yep, I think we'd all be okay with that.
But, you know, it'll be a lot of Braylon night, and then it'll be interesting to see how they rotate those 3 guys that he mentioned in and out. Because really the backups, I think, have done pretty decent running the football late in those games, too.
Yep. So that is, we'll see what Devil Dogs have there in the run game. And we see Maddox Berry at quarterback position, improving week after week, seemingly. A really good outing a week ago. And 5 touchdown passes, no interceptions, so over 80% completion percentage. So he was on point last week.
Yeah, and that's the second time this season that he's thrown for over 80% in the game, and all my years of doing this, that's 2 of the 5 best performances, and one of those is Jacoby's 13 of 13, and I had to set a limit somewhere. You know, 13 was like an average for if you took the NFL and the college and kind of did it for the quarters of a high school is what I tried to do.
That was a good number, yeah.
But yeah, you know, he's been accurate more and more these last few weeks. I think it was Whitehall was the game, and then last week at Alma, he's up to 16 touchdowns passing on the year. He's at 1,049 yards, so probably not where he wants to be yardage-wise, but they're getting in the end zone.
Yeah, definitely not same pace he was on a year ago, but that was some historic stuff last year that we were doing in the passing game. So, but yeah, we're just fine out there for sure, especially with Trent McNabb back in the mix.
Yeah,
got to see him full go last week, and he's a key piece added. The Devil Dog captains are going to go meet with the Pea Ridge captains here at the middle of the field. For the Devil Dogs, we have Skylar Lunan, Sean Thomason, and Amron Dixon, the 3 senior captains tonight, and making their way out to the middle of the field. We'll see how the coin toss goes and who gets the ball first, and we'll have our opening.
Look how Pea Ridge's numbers pop there. Not the 74 so much, but the other guys, it's like they have a wide outline. Boy, I'm getting early in our uniform.
Yeah, go ahead, do it now. Sure.
Yeah, I kind of like that. They've got a white jersey, the white pants, and that black, it's like they got a wide outline or like a, to me, I don't know, maybe I'm also half blind, but it looks good. Morrilton, again, maroon helmets, maroon tops, and the gray pants tonight for the Devil Dogs.
All right, so we will.
No black bus for Pea Ridge, but it would be totally appropriate if Pea Ridge had a black bus because their school color is black.
Yes. So Alma not so much, but Pea Ridge is. So, but
they elect to receive.
Pea Ridge won the toss and will receive.
Yeah.
Morrilton will kick. But we'll get one quick timeout in here, and we'll have our opening kick for you after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Did you know that when you read to a child every day, their chances of learning to read, write, count numbers, and learn the alphabet increases? When these skills are not learned early, they often are never learned. That means simple things like job applications and important documents become difficult or impossible for your adult child to comprehend. Pick up a book, read to your child for 20 minutes, and change their life. This message is from the South Conway County School District. To love, to serve, to care. When you buy tires, you want to do business with someone you know, someone who knows tires, someone you can trust.
I'm Mark Robertson. My family has been selling tires in Morrilton since 1950. We have the largest selection of American-made, name-brand tires to fit any vehicle you drive at a price to fit any budget.
At Robertson Tire Service, you'll find quality American-made tires for your truck, your SUV, your automobile, or performance vehicle at a price you can afford. And you'll be dealing with folks who've been doing it longer than anyone else in Morrilton. Robertson Tire Service, number 4 Bruce Street in Morrilton, just down from UACCM, the real tire store.
A moment's away now from kickoff, as again Morrilton will kick to Pea Ridge to start this ballgame. Aaron Nicolaz will put the ball on the tee at the 40-yard line here in a moment. He's out on the field by himself at the moment.
The life of a kicker, man. On the field by yourself, practicing, waiting for the rest of your teammates.
So again, Pea Ridge won the toss. They elect to receive. They want their offense out there first, and
yeah, they won the toss. I don't think we've lost too many coin tosses this season so far. It might have been the first one we've lost, but they won it and wanted the ball, so they wanted to get the ball in the end zone. I think Cody talked about them being aggressive against Bologna, so that's an aggressive move for them.
And they will have Connor Acosta and Darren Fletcher back deep, standing around the 15-yard line. And Morrilton will kick from our left to right. Pea Ridge offense will go from our right to left in this first quarter. And the ball game is underway, and the kick will be taken by Acosta right at the 15-yard line. And he is going to reverse field, go to the right side, and all the way to the 40-yard line, or near the 40-yard line, is Acosta on the return. And they will start, looks like the 37-yard line.
Yeah, that was Dominic McCoy on the kickoff team that finally brought him down. A 22-yard return. He
took it from kind of the numbers on the left side and all the way over to the right hash is where they start their first down play. And again, the junior Hudson White, the quarterback for the Blackhawks, and he will hand it off on the first play, and Tristan German's going to get about 4 yards up to the 41. Might have given him the 42, maybe gain of 5 there.
Stop by number 36, Landon Boyer.
Strong run for German before Landon Boyer could get him down. And ball not quite to the 42-yard line. We'll call it 2nd and 6 here. Trips to the left, one receiver to the right, and the pistol set. The White looking over. Jim, they have names on the back of their jerseys.
Yeah, they're all the same name, though. They're all named Blackhawks. It's a theme, I guess, in Pea Ridge.
And on the second down play, they'll pass in the flat to Fletcher. Fletcher is going to get swarmed, but he's going to carry defenders for a first down up close to midfield. Ball comes in at the end, and they, I think, do roll out a fumble. Was picked up by Pea Ridge, but they never blew that play dead.
Huh.
And they're going to, looks like, gain a couple more yards on the fumble there.
Yeah, so that's weird.
Yeah.
So they fumbled at the 40, about the, I guess, the 50, and they got that in the Morrilton 48.
So they did have the first down anyway, but then did get a couple of yards on the fumble, which I thought they might have Called for a progress stop. There's going to be a handoff to German on first down. He is only going to get back to the line of scrimmage and nothing more.
Stop by number 26, Rasheed.
So it'll be second down and 10. Rasheed Criswell on that tackle.
10 for Pea Ridge.
Line of scrimmage still the Morrilton 48-yard line for the Blackhawks, who have it second down and 10 right in the middle of the field now on the Devil Dog logo. And 3 receivers now to the right side. Boone Bennett, the lone receiver. Down near side, German is the running back. White looking to throw, and flag is thrown, and White is sacked at the Pea Ridge 48-yard line. And we'll see what the flag is here.
I think you decline this, wouldn't I? Would.
If it is, yeah, it's holding on to Pea Ridge. It is declined, and so it'll be
back to the
Pea Ridge 48, 4-yard loss, and it'll be third down and 14. Yeah, penalty. If you accepted the holding penalty, would have been second down and 20. So we'll take third down and 14. And with twins to each side, pass is caught at the Morrilton 45-yard line, but unable to get away from Josh Sharp is the receiver Boone Bennett. And they're going to be about 9 yards short of the first down as they get it to the Morrilton 47, but not beyond that. And the punt team comes out for the Blackhawks.
That was a good play by Sharp. He tried to shake him, the receiver did, Bennett, but Sharp recovered and made that tackle.
So, punter Logan Lukey out for the Blackhawks. Marcus Sanders standing on the 15-yard line, hoping for a chance at a return here. That's a bad snap off to the side. Lukey is going to pick it up and get the kick away, and pretty good considering the circumstance. It's going to bounce and then take a favorable Pea Ridge bounce inside the 15 around the 13.
Yeah, that was quite a punt there, considering.
Yeah. So he had to go off to his side to catch it and was able to get it away, and Marcus couldn't get to it and catch it in the air. It bounced, and Devils will start their own 13-yard line. 8:41 left in this opening quarter. Devil offense on the field for the first time. And bring Criswell, running back, standing just to the right of the quarterback, Maddox Berry. It is a handoff to Criswell. Comes off left tackle and will get just about 3 yards across the 15 to the 16, where he's forced out of bounds on that far side.
Brings up second down
by Rafe Hargis, I believe. It's second down and 7.
He's wearing the away jersey. He's got a home and an away jersey. I guess one of those jerseys got destroyed.
So on second and 7, Berry rolling to his right, throwing on the field. He's got a receiver that's caught at the 26-yard line. Jamarcus Sandage hit right away, but he's got enough for the Racky Furniture first down.
Yeah, good pass there from Maddox, rolling to his right and throwing and hitting Sandage in stride for the first down. Pick up a 9.
And they give him the 27-yard line, first and 10 for the Devil Dogs. And Kent McNabb goes in motion. He'll go set up on the left side now. 2 receivers on that side of the field. And Sandage goes in the backfield. He'll catch a swing pass, a lateral, and he'll run it for a couple yards up to the 30.
Stop by number 4, Tristan German.
All right, stopped at the 29.
They better not argue with me about that being a pass or not.
That was not a forward pass.
They didn't argue with me.
So 4 receivers to the right in this formation. Now Criswell will go back into the backfield set up there. Second down and 8 for the Devil Dogs. They're on 29-yard line. Max Berry waits the snap, hands it to Criswell. Big hole up the middle. Braylon across the 40 to the 45-yard line for the Racky Furniture first down. Big hole opened up there.
Yeah, they only had 6 in the box, and I was about to say it looks a little light. And then, you just got to beat one man, and you're into the secondary in that instance, and that's sure what Criswell did.
So first and 10 at the Devil Dog 45-yard line. Under 7 minutes to go in this first quarter. Another handoff to Criswell. Bounces outside across midfield. Forced out of bounds at around the Pea Ridge 48-yard line. He'll get another 7 yards on that carry.
Yeah, he just bumped it to the outside, and Sessions able to got him to 49, and we just barely moved it, I guess.
Yep, so it's gain of 6 there. And fake it to Criswell this time. Down the middle of the field is caught by Sandage. Trying to get free at the 30. He'll get to the 25-yard line of Pea Ridge and another rack of furniture first down.
And Maddox had his choice of who to throw to on that one, because not only was Jamarcus open, but Dante was wide open as well.
And they are both on the near side here, along with Kent McNabb, a 3-receiver set here to the right. We'll throw a screen to McNabb, and Champ's got it. He gets outside to the 10, to the 5, around the defender, into the end zone, touchdown Devil Dogs.
Oh, that was a great play there by Champ. He made a move on to the defender to pop it to the outside, then cut inside for the score.
So Devil Dogs strike first, the 6:23 mark of the first quarter. And very good opening drive for the Devil Dog offense. And Aaron Inkalaws for the extra point attempt, and it is up and just inside the left upright. It's good, and it's a 7-0 Devil Dog lead. 6:23 to go in the opening quarter. We're back after this. It's Devil Dog football on EAB Sports Network.
Green Bay Packaging's Arkansas Craft Division has been a part of the Morrilton community for over 60 years. They are currently undergoing a $1 billion expansion, the largest investment in Central Arkansas history, that will enhance their infrastructure, strengthen their competitive advantage, and reinforce their commitment to sustainability. Arkansas Craft continues to lead in eco-friendly production practices while supporting the local community and workforce. Thanks to their educated, experienced, and highly trained staff, their ISO 9001-2015 certified. Green Bay Packaging, Arkansas Craft, proud to be a part of the Morrilton community.
.6:23 left first quarter. Devil Dogs with a 7-0 lead. And good drive. First time for Morrilton offense on the field, and take it down and score. Ikalaw's kick will bounce around the 10, go into the end zone for a touchback. We haven't had a ton of touchbacks this year, so
but we saw that last week, him kicking those low line drives. He had one last week, and that one also a good kick. That drive for Morrilton, though, 7 plays, 87 yards, and took 2:17 off the clock.
And Pea Ridge offense back onto the field. Their first drive stalled around midfield. They didn't gain a whole lot. They started at the 38, picked up 1 first down. And they will start again with 2 receivers to each side. The running back goes to the right of the quarterback in a shotgun set. German gets the carry, gets about 5 yards. He's tripped up and falls ahead to the 25. Or just shy of the 25-yard line.
Rasheed Criswell pushed him down at the end. He was a little bit off balance before that.
2nd down and 6 for Blackhawks. Midway through the first quarter, White looking to throw, looking deep. He's got a receiver at midfield and making the catch and stumbling down to the 40, Boone Bennick. So a big gain there from White to Bennick.
And you saw his arm there. The quarterback can throw the football. He put it right there on Bennick in stride. And it wasn't bad coverage there from Sharp, but just right over his head for the completion.
So 1st and 10 for Pea Ridge at the Devil Dog 40-yard line. And White looking to throw again, and will get rid of it and complete up near the 30, and see where they mark him out of bounds. Connor Acosta on the catch. Looks like he was out of bounds before. He gets the first down. They're getting about 8, though. It'll be second down and 2 from the 32-yard line.
Yeah, Landon Boyer forced him out at the 32.
And now twins to each side here for Blackhawks. And the pistol set, running back a couple of yards behind the quarterback. A little bit of a high snap, but he'll get it and give it to the running back German. He'll plow ahead for a first down up to the 28-yard line. Gain of 4 to move the chains.
Boyer and Criswell, Rashid on that combined on that tackle at the 28. Let's pick up a 4.
So first and 10 for Pea Ridge. Devil Dogs up 7-0. Just over 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. And they'll fake it this time to German. Throw deep into the end zone, and it is incomplete. Broken up at the last moment by Dominic McCoy.
Ooh. That was quite the recovery there from Dominic McCoy. He had to make the hit to knock that one loose because over the top he was beat. But a good job there.
Connor Acosta in the receiver. Got him in his hands, but McCoy able to knock it away. And it'll be second down and 10.
That's a sign of a good safety, though. If you're going to get beat over top, put a shot on him, try to knock the ball loose. Sure enough, that's what he did.
And 6 on the play clock. They get it away. White, far pass on the sideline, and it's going to be caught and to the 20-yard line. A couple yards short of the first down. Tucker Wood on the reception, and that'll make it third down and 2.
That was a long throw. Clear across the field to the sideline from this near hash.
So right at the 20-yard line. He goes with it third down and 2. And it's going to be a keeper for White, and White's going to pick up the first down. So he'll get about 3 yards up to the 17. And the first down for the Blackhawks. McCoy in there for the stop again.
Yeah, him and Wembley help bring White down. But this is the 8th play of this drive. They come 63 yards.
And they're in a huddle. You don't see that a whole lot, do you? Well, they break that, and they have 5 on the play clock. They do get it away, hand it to German. German, a couple of moves, gets outside, and another move, and he will be brought down, string tackle, but he's all the way to the 2-yard line. Nice run there by Tristan German to set up first and goal for the Blackhawks.
Yeah, he was just patient and followed his holes and was able to get into the secondary. Dominic McCoy had his feet. I'm not sure who else brought him down, but a 15-yard pickup on first.
The first and goal from the 2-yard line for Pea Ridge, trying to answer the Devil Dogs touchdown. 3.5 minutes left in the opening quarter. I formation. Look at that, Jim.
Yeah.
And they will hand it to the tailback. No, it didn't.
Landon Boyer sniffed that one out.
So no gain on the play as they.
Boy, how did he get back to the line of scrimmage, though?
Yeah, he did good just to do that. But Boyer was on it. But yeah, the old-fashioned I formation. There's a fullback in there.
Twins left. We had to bring both cornerbacks to one side. What is this, 1990?
So second down and
here we go.
Goal to go from the 2.
Back to current times.
Back in the shotgun here, the pistol set. Going back behind the quarterback, and it'll be a quick throw into the end zone and incomplete. Going for number 6, Boone Bennick, and Marius Criswell was there in coverage, and Bennick is down injured.
Yeah, I didn't think he was throwing way to the outside. I was watching the slot receiver, and That was a good breakup by Kamarius Criswell there.
They're going to have to check on the Pea Ridge receiver.
Are they looking at his leg?
And Binnock.
No, they got his shoulder, I think. I think he's just in pain.
He's in some pain for sure. And I think he helped to his feet now.
No, that's his leg.
Yeah.
I was about to say, it's definitely on his left shoulder or right shoulder after the coach picked him up like that.
Place.
Yeah.
To be helped off there. And it will be 3rd down and goal to go from the 2-yard line.
We'll definitely need to watch the quarterback. We saw him get away earlier on this drive to pick up a first. That was on a 3rd and 2.
And this is 3rd and 2. Goal from the 2. Well, they're still helping Binnock. Had to go all the way clear across the field. He was kind of on the near side. And let's go back on the far sideline. And now we're set to resume play. Again, Devil-Dogs up 7-0, 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line for Pea Ridge. German with the back behind the quarterback, Hudson White. And it will be a fake to German. They're going to throw it for the touchdown.
Yeah, just a RPO and Fletcher running out route, left uncovered, and Pea Ridge on the board.
They're an extra point away from a tie score here. And Logan Lutke. They have the female kicker, Brenna Walker.
Yeah, she kicked last week.
There's been Lutke so far with the kickoff, and now their extra point attempt here. And kick is going to be blocked. A low kick coming off his foot, and I think it's Elijah Wembley who will come in and get the block. So Devil-Dogs maintain the lead to block PAT. 2:36 to go opening quarter. Devil-Dogs up 7-6. You're listening and watching Devil-Dog football on the EAB Sports Network.
This is Sterling from Center Ridge, and when it comes to buying, selling, or refinancing a home or real estate, don't trust your biggest investment to just any title company. Ask for Morrilton Abstract. Located right behind the courthouse, Morrilton Abstract has been serving Conway County for decades. Mike Massey was born and raised in Conway County and is a licensed title agent and a licensed Arkansas attorney. From the most complicated transactions to owner financing to simple deed preparation, ask for Morrilton Abstract. Because simply they're the best, and that's the truth.
2 minutes 36 seconds left to go first quarter. Devil-Dogs up 7-6. Pea Ridge is set to kick off. Devil-Dogs have Cox, Criswell, and Sandick back deep. It's going to be a nice sky kick, and it's going to be fair caught at the Morrilton 39-yard line.
Jeremiah did a good job calling a fair catch there, and Morrilton will take over with good field position at the. He keeps walking towards the 40. I gotta.
39 really should have it. Yep.
Okay.
So the Morrilton 39-yard line. Criswell standing to the right of the quarterback Barry. Receiver goes in motion. Swing pass here to Sandick. He's going to lower his shoulder and get up to the 45. That's Dante Cox. Cox to the Morrilton 47. Give him.
Yeah, Eric, pass or run? What was your first thought?
That one, I don't remember now. but run, I think.
Well, we'll say run for now.
I forgot already. I'll have to go back and look.
That's the problem, my guy.
And they will hand it here to Braylon Criswell. Criswell is going to get across midfield and tackled there, but it is practically furniture first down at the Pea Ridge 49.
Yeah, that was Hargis on the tackle into Pea Ridge territory.
from the 49. Barry rolling to his left, sets, throws downfield, and ball's caught up near the 25-yard line. Or is it? It is not. So,
well,
for number 19, Dante Cox.
So Cox unable to secure it and see if
I
they
thought the official was telling them the crew to come down the chain gang, but no.
Evidently,
it did look like he might have dropped it.
Yep. So incompletion, and Devil is going to stack this near side here. Ball just inside the right hash, and it'll be handoff to Chriswell, and Chriswell is going to get about 3 yards up to the 46, and it'll be 3rd down and 7.
Going quick here.
7 for the Devil Dogs.
From the Pea Ridge 46-yard line. And now the Dogs changing the play here. Chriswell goes to the left of Barry, and inside handoff to Chriswell. He's got some room to the 30 and breaking tackles of the 20. And what a move by Brandon Chriswell, still on his feet down near the 5-yard line.
That was a beautiful play call, too. Devil Dogs brought both tackle and guard from the backside. That should be Dickerson and Broom out there. Now it looks like that's Ethan Scott out there at left guard, I think. But man, they pulled around. They had the linebackers turned around, and a great play there by Chriswell.
And marking the 7-yard line, Barry, quick pass is going to go to Sandage, and he is going to get down to around the 3. And that was Cox in there.
Second and goal for the Devil Dogs.
We got down to the 3, so pick up a 4.
It'll be 2nd down and goal with a minute to go now in the first quarter. The Dogs up 7-6. And handoff Chriswell, right, and Chriswell into the end zone, touchdown Devil Dogs.
Yeah, just great blocking there from the offensive line. That right side behind Hayden Johnson, then the back guard pullers and or backside pullers, and just into the end zone for the score.
So with 50 seconds to go in the first quarter, it's 13-6, and Nicholas for the extra point attempt. And flag thrown for the snap. And early movement by the Devil Dogs will
against the Devil Dogs.
cost them 5 yards.
Well, and that's sometimes Aaron struggles to get them over the goalposts.
So they'll have to try this one from 5 yards farther back. So kick it from the 15 will be a 25-yard kick on the extra point attempt. He's got plenty of leg on it, but it is no good off the left upright. So it will be still a 7-point game with 50 seconds to go. First quarter, Morrilton up 13-6. This is Devil Dog football on the EAB Sports Network.
A child's success starts with a solid education and the support of loving parents. Together, they create the foundation for a bright future and give our kids what they need to reach their full potential. Wayne Smith Trucking in Morrilton knows that being there for your children makes all the difference. It takes all of us, parents, teachers, coaches, churches, and the whole community, working together to lift up the next generation and to raise them into good citizens who can overcome their challenges. This message is brought to you by your friends at Wayne Smith Trucking in Morrilton.
So 50 seconds left in the opening quarter. Devil Dogs up 13-6.
There's a 7-play, 61-yard drive for the Devil Dogs. Took a minute 46 off the clock.
Nicholas kickoff will bounce and will just barely make it into the end zone. Pea Ridge let it go behind them, and they're lucky that did make it into the end zone.
I was hoping it died there at the 2.
So Costa let it go over his head, and it did make it into the end zone. So touchback, second of those tonight for Nicholas. Good to see. And so So Pea Ridge offense will be back on the field with 50 seconds remaining in this open quarter.
First and 10 for Pea Ridge.
Hudson White. Leave the offense on the field. Someone's going to run on late there.
They tried the old 10-minute offense trick.
Welcome to the game, Isaiah Cruz. And low snap. White picks it up, though, and has a completion to Fletcher, and he is hit and dropped right away by Jeremiah Smallwood.
That was a great tackle there by Jeremiah. Right in the open field. There's nobody behind him.
They do get 5 on the play. 25-yard line, so it'll be second down and 5. And trips to the left, one receiver to the right, the short side of the field, and handoff to German. German is hit in the backfield. He's fighting, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that is all he's going to get. And still bottle him up, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. And it'll be third down and 5 for Pea Ridge when we start the second quarter. Shane Willis with that tackle for no gain. Third and 5 again as we have reached the end of the first quarter. Devil Dogs up 13-6. We're back for the second quarter after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Hungry? Craving a real hand-cut USDA choice steak, mesquite grilled to perfection? At Colton's Steakhouse and Grill, we know what's at stake. Sink your teeth into a 6-ounce sirloin paired with shrimp, or try one of our signature mesquite chicken favorites. Don't forget our homemade yeast rolls, made fresh daily. Join the Colton's E-Club today. You'll get a free appetizer on your next visit. Colton's Steakhouse and Grill on Harding Street in Morrilton, just down from Harps. We know what's at stake.
Since 1945, Farmers and Merchants Bank has been dedicated to helping Arkansas families build their futures. As we celebrate 80 years of partnership with our communities, we are committed as ever to helping our customers flourish for generations to come, from first-time homebuyers to seasoned homeowners. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner, turning houses into homes. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Start the second quarter. White going to throw, and it's going to be incomplete. Going down the field on third down and 5, trying to get Acosta. And pass a little off the mark, and that'll bring up fourth down. The punt team onto the field for the Blackhawks.
He got behind Sharp that time, but an inaccurate pass. Acosta couldn't find the football.
So Lutke, I don't know how to say his last name, but anyway, he's the
Lutke. I think that's what
Lutke.
That's what.
Yep.
That's what we tried before the game.
So he's punting for Pea Ridge, and it's going to be taken at the 45-yard line by Sandage. And Jamarcus is not going to get away from the first man back there, Hudson Saragusa. And so it's going to be nothing on the return. Very late flag thrown. Well after the play.
That looks like an area where it would be a Morrilton flag. Unless it's a face mask, it would be a hold or a block in the back, I would think.
It's thrown so late, I thought it might be extracurricular stuff after, after the play.
Well, we're going.
Which could be on either team.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, it looks like they're going to walk it back against, it was, what did they say, block in the back or hold?
Block in the back.
I think it was block in the
block in the
back.
And
from the 45, so.
10 yards from the spot there, so 35-yard lines where it'll be. So Devil Dog offense on the field again. Touched it twice, have scored twice. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. There'll be a handoff to Criswell in the first play. Breaks one tackle and gets it all the way to midfield. Another good run for Braylon Criswell for the Rackley Furniture first down. Picks up 16 on that carry.
Yeah, German, the running back, and on defense right now, made that tackle, but a pick up of 16 for Braylon Criswell into Pea Ridge territory.
He's on track to break that 16 carry high that he's had this year.
8 carries, 91 yards.
And on first down and 10, he'll get the call again, and he'll get just a few yards this time. He's tripped up, but gets to the 46. They give him the 46. Yeah, 3-yard gain. That'll be 2nd and 7.
Second down for the Devil Dogs.
94 yards now. He's averaging 10.4 a carry.
Not bad. We'll take that. We will take that for sure. And Reed Brown comes in motion. Barry throws it. It is caught and all the way up to the 20-yard line. Down the seam for Dante Cox.
That wasn't just a slant route. That was a laser slant route. Cox made a great grab there just to get it.
So Rackman for first down to the 19-yard line. And Barry pass screen to Kent McNabb. They're on him this time, and it'll be a short gain to the 16. Gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Gannon Thornton on the stop for Pea Ridge.
Second down to the Devil Dogs.
From the 16-yard line, trips to the left here. Take it to Criswell, into the end zone, caught, touchdown, Devil Dogs, Dante Cox.
Well, we did our own RPO there. Fake to Criswell, and Cox is right past the corner, in between him and the safety, wide open for the score.
16-yard touchdown pass there from Barry to Dante Cox.
It'll be his 4th score of the year.
And Nicholas for the extra point attempt. It is on the way, and it is no good. Just, I think, wide left again, so missed the last 2, and it's a 13-point game. A 10:07 to go second quarter. Morrilton up 19-6. And this is Devil Dog Football on the EAB Sports Network.
You've been waiting all year for it, and it's finally here. Deer season. Archery season is open now. Muzzleloader season starts October 18th, and modern gun season opens in November. That means it's time for the Ag-Rye Co-op Supplies Customer Appreciation Day. November 7th, the day before modern gun season opens. They'll have hourly giveaways, hot dogs, and drinks, and draw for a muddy blind. Drop by and see how you can win, and see their selection of attractants, hunting clothes, and more.
Going to the farm, we're the guys. Trust Ag-Rye, Co-op Supply.
1111 East Broadway in Morrilton.
10:07 left second quarter. Devil Dogs 3 for 3 on their drives tonight. 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns.
That's a good average. We should keep that up more often.
We'll take it. That's a good way to win some ball games. Gio Santos now will kick off here for the Devil Dog. A wobbly kick, and it's going to be dropped and then picked up by the Blackhawks, and not much on the return after they mishandled him. When that one came there off his foot, all sideways spinning, it was going to be tough to catch, and it proved to be for Blackhawks.
Yeah, that was interesting. I'm trying to think. I saw somebody doing that in the game. I think it was Valonia or Harrison's kicker. Maybe Harrison's kicker was making it spin like that, and it was causing all sorts of problem for Alma, I think.
Pea Ridge is able to control it. They're on 28-yard lines where they will start this drive. 9:59 remaining in the second quarter. Devil Dogs up 19-6. Trips to the right. Pea Ridge going from our left to right in the second quarter. Long pass to the near side is caught, and then Tucker Wood forced out of bounds at the Pea Ridge 45. It's going to be plenty enough for a first down.
That brings up 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks.
And that was a smart pass there by White, and he turned to look at that receiver. He's trying to do a crisper pass to him, and he saw 2 Devil Dogs in that line of sight, and he just threw over both of their head for the completion.
So on first down, the screen pass to the
That's a clip.
running back, and he's going to get only back to the line of scrimmage barely. It's number 26, Rhett Hargis.
Pass is complete.
By the way, no flag thrown on the clip. Yeah, you saw it, Jim.
I know.
But it is a gain of 1. They does get it to the 46.
Last night, I was here for the 8th grade game, and the officials threw a flag for too many men on the field. And then when he recounted, he realized there was only 11 players on the field, and they waved off the flag. That was fun.
And on the second down, pass can be thrown behind the receiver. Bennett, good to see he's back into the ball game for Pea Ridge, but had no chance to catch that one, and it's 3rd down and 9.
No, that one looked like he was headed his way the whole time, and that he should not have done that.
It'll be 3rd down and 9 for Pea Ridge. They're on 46-yard line. Bulldogs up 19-6. 9 minutes, 13 seconds left in the second quarter.
Landon Boyer is going to get his completely workout. We are out of...
A little confusion there. We have to call a timeout.
We had 11 on the field.
And then it was like the referee last night.
Yeah, I know. I think I jinxed us or something. That was weird.
Then he came off and realized he needed to go back on, and Bulldogs have to burn a timeout here with 9:13 remaining in the second quarter. It's 19-6. Morrilton with the lead. It's a 3rd and 9 upcoming for Pea Ridge. So do want to make sure you have your right personnel and everyone set for this 3rd down play for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and Landon, I don't know if he kept running back like he knew he was supposed to be out there, but I don't know. That was just weird.
But anyway,
yeah,
call a timeout.
Yeah, it's our first one.
Yep. And
I do notice now that we've got Kendrick Thomas in at nose. I haven't seen how much he's played there, but he's been an inside linebacker a lot.
Yeah, he's there a lot last year.
Yeah.
This is his primary position, but now White's going to be able to run for this one. He's going to slide at the 40-yard line, so he's going to pick up a first down on the run. And he started the slide at the 41-yard line. That's where they're going to mark him at 1st and 10 for Pea Ridge.
1st and 10 for the Blackhawks.
And they moved the running back out to the slot, and so in that case, Landon Boyer has him, and basically just runs Landon Boyer out of the play, and it leaves the middle of the field wide open, and that's how White picked up that first down.
They convert on 3rd and 9, and they have a 1st down and 10 here at the 41-yard line. And White waits a snap, looks to throw, pressure comes, he escapes, now throws it down the field. This one's going to be intercepted. No.
Oh, man.
Didn't have it. Controllers Elijah Wembley almost had his first pick.
Yeah.
Right on the sidelines, though, and see just a slight bobble there, and evidently not able to secure it in bounds.
Yeah, I thought he had caught it on the rebound as he was going to the ground, but it's a turnover that's not a turnover.
Yep. Can't review it in high school either. So. But 2nd down and 10 for the Blackhawks. Again from the Devil Dog 41-yard line. And handoff to the running back, but he goes nowhere.
Number 26, Rhett
Hargis.
Is the ball carrier.
And the Dogs all over him there.
That was 20. Okay, so Caden Turner was on top, but the reason he went down was because Kendrick Thomas was in the backfield on the ground, and it gave Hargis no room to run.
So it'll be 3rd down and 10.
And don't think on the ground was a bad thing. In that case, he pushed that lineman back.
And White throw the screen. And he's lit up.
Hey, Champ.
Big time here. Yeah, Champ in there on defense with the big hit.
Isaiah Cruz.
After Cruz made the catch, and he's going to lose. I think they gave him a pretty good spot.
Yeah, they did.
He only loses one, according to that spot, but he felt it for sure. Can't put a lick on him. And 4th down and 11, and the punt team is on field. They're in plus territory with the 42-yard line, 4th and long.
Is that Ludke again? I didn't look and see if it was number 1.
Yep, I believe it is. And high wobbly kick and goes out of bounds. And Devil Dogs, let's see where they
set it, goes team on
out. Yeah. And still walking up to around the, well, still going across the 25 and look at the 27.
Have you ever wondered how they figure that out? Do you think like they take like some kind of geometry class where they get their credentials?
I think they just guess.
Oh, okay.
So 27-yard line is where they decided that went out of bounds. It's a 15-yard punt, and Devil Dogs have it with 6:55 to go in the second quarter. And handoff to Criswell. Braylon's going to get about 5 more yards there to the 32. That'll be 2nd down and 5, or 33-yard line, excuse me.
23, Rafi Hargis. 2nd down for the Devil Dogs.
It will be.
Yeah, Braylon, 10 carries, 99 yards now. So I'm just jinxing he's going to have a loss on the next run.
And we're going to have a flag here before we get this play off.
This is way down.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, delay a game. And that one is against Maddox Berry. That might be the first. Is that the first delay game we've had this year? I can't remember us having one.
Yeah, probably. We like to go fast, so yeah, we have to let the play clock get down like that. So that'll lose the 5 yards that Criswell gained, and it'll be 2nd down and 10. Rolling to his right, Barry's going to throw this one to Sandage this time, and up to the 35. He's forced out of bounds there. It'll set up a 3rd and about 3.
Acosta got Jamarcus and forced him out of bounds at the 35.
And 6:03 left in the second quarter. Devil Dogs up 19-6. Facing 3rd down and 3 from their own 35-yard line. And quick pass and flats to Sandage. Sandage is going to be hit right around the 1st down marker, but looks like he is going to have enough. Excuse me, Cox that time again. And
that one looked like a pass to me.
Yeah, I believe that one was forward, yes. And it will be just enough for the Active Furniture first down.
There is too much confusion on that play.
So 1st down, Devil Dogs at their own 39-yard line now. And pass this time and flats to Sandage, and Jamarcus, not a whole lot. He had to get outside and force him out at the 40, so really just gained a yard there. And it'll be 2nd down and 9.
Ethan Saragusa on the tackle there for Pea Ridge. I just wanted to say his name.
And we'll pick to Criswell here. Criswell tries to get outside, and at midfield he will step out of bounds just into Pea Ridge territory. It's good enough for a Rackley Furniture first down.
And good enough to get him over 100 yards for the night. 11-yard pickup. 110 yards now for Braylon Criswell on 11 carries. Again, without Keaton Robinson the night, and Braylon carrying the, I guess he's had just about everything except Dante and Jamarcus each have one.
And Barry, plenty of time to throw here, and this one is going to be incomplete off the hands of Jamarcus Sandage at the 30-yard line.
Intended for number 15, Jamarcus Sandage.
2nd down and 10.
Just a bit inside on that one.
Timeout, Pea Ridge.
And Pea Ridge will call a timeout. We'll take it with them. 5:38 left, second quarter. Devil Dogs up 19-6. It'll be second down and 10 for Morrilton when we come back on the EAB Sports Network.
Did you know Rackley Furniture offers lease-to-own financing? It's called a SEMA, and applying is easy. You get the chance to own the furniture. You save when you finish purchasing early, and there are easy payment options. They've also got a traditional financing option called Synchrony. Imagine new bedding, a new recliner, or a new couch, with great financing options from a SEMA or Synchrony. Shop the expanded showroom at Rackley Furniture in the Marketplace Shopping Center, across from Walmart, down from Harps in Morrilton.
And one thing I was going to bring up to you is watching a little bit of the Pea Ridge Bologna game last week. You know, we never see measurements anymore.
Yeah.
There was one in that game.
Oh, yeah.
But it was like a 4 yard short, like it wasn't even close. So like you never measure when you should, but it's really close. And
Come on now.
Then they brought the chains out for that one, and it like wasn't even close. But back underway here after the timeout on 2nd and 10. Barry's going to complete it to McNabb to the 36-yard line. That is good for a Rackley Furniture first down. No measurement needed.
No, that's an out route for Champ. It makes a good catch, nabs it out of bounds at the Pea Ridge 36.
Barry, plenty of time to throw and overshoots Sandage and off the hands of
he's going to get a breakup.
Pea Ridge defender, yeah.
Perryman. A breakup, and it was a total whoopsie breakup.
Yep.
Second down and 10 for the Devil Dogs.
Yeah, certainly overshot Sandage there and overshot the safety too, for that matter. So second down and 10, the Pea Ridge 36-yard line. And pass this time is going to be caught by Marcus.
That's the horse collar.
Yep, there's flags thrown as Marcus got it to the 20-yard line. And the gain on the play is good enough for a first down. And we got lineman down as well, as we're going to have the penalty.
Oh, that's Hayden, I think.
Yeah, Hayden Johnson, I think, down for the Devil Dogs, but had a gain up to near the 20-yard line on the reception, then a horse collar penalty tacked on as medical staff goes to check on Hayden Johnson. And he'll afford to lose him on the offensive line. And the penalty, half the distance to goal from the 20. We'll move it up to the 10-yard line. Devil Dogs have first and goal when we resume play. Certainly hope nothing too serious here.
We've had enough of those serious injuries for the year.
Yes, for sure. And, oh, by the way, my cousin's tuning in. He does the Pea Ridge broadcast. Not only was their measurement not close, it came after the offense had already left the field, too. So
well, but yeah, Hayden up, and it's a ginger step for him. Maybe an ankle or a knee.
Yeah, able to come off without assistance. He's limping a good bit, but his own power. So.
Going back to the refs, there was something else last night that just made me laugh. But him throwing the flag for illegal participation, and then the Greenbrier coach yelled at him, "There's only 11," and then the referee stepping around and counting the Greenbrier players again. Oh yeah, not a flag. There is only 11.
So first and goal from the 10-yard line. Hand off to Chris Will. Braylon's going to get up to the 5 or maybe the 6-yard line.
He kind of danced right into the arms there of Forrest and Hargis.
It'll be second and goal from the 6. There's 5 minutes to go now. In the second quarter, from the 6-yard line, Devil Dogs looking to add to a 13-point lead. Barry looking to throw into the end zone, far back corner, jump ball, and incomplete. I think Marcus came down with it out of bounds. Yeah. I think he made a heck of a play to catch it.
Yeah, he's trying to get that foot down. Couldn't quite.
It'll be third down and goal from the 6.
Well, I was going to say in that last play that Jamarcus had caught, he was completely uncovered on that play. I don't know what happened there, but that was just an easy pitch and catch for Jamarcus for the first down, and then that horse collar helped out.
So trips to the right here on third down. Barry is looking to throw. He's going to roll to his right now, still looking for somebody. He's going to have to kind of run, showing some moves there, and he's not going to get away, though, and they're going to get him at the line of scrimmage, maybe even a yard in the backfield. So it'll be fourth down. He's good coverage there. He's looking to throw in the end zone. No one open.
I guess that's officially a sack for them, as a cornerback sack. Easton Saragusa finally brought him down. It's a loss of 1 back to the 7.
Bulldogs going for it here on fourth and goal from the 7. Barry to his left now, throws into the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown, Maddox Jones.
Wow, it's a great catch there by Maddox Jones. He shielded the ball from the defender, went up, made the catch, and brought it down for the score.
A little banged up, perhaps, slow to get up, but he is going to be able to celebrate his second touchdown in as many weeks. And we may have Santos on the kick now. Nicolai's missed a couple. He's been pretty steady this year, but missed his last couple tonight. And Santos will try the extra point here. It's way up in the air, and it is going to fall short. Too high.
It really was.
It was. That time never quite got there. It had plenty of height on it, but it was missed their third extra point of the night. So instead of 28-6, it goes 25-6 with 3:47 to go in the second quarter. Morrilton kicks off after this on the EAB Sports Network.
It's time for a road trip to Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas, home to the legendary thermal waters giving Hot Springs its name. This unique mountain town features historic bathhouses, hiking trails, biking trails, a 4-story treehouse, roller coasters, a casino, horse races, bathtub races, an interactive science museum, fishing, boating, parades, a bustling downtown, and a peaceful vista overlooking it all. Hot Springs, Arkansas. It's time for a road trip. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
3 minutes 47 seconds left to play in the second quarter, 25-6. Devil Dogs with the lead. Santos to kick off. There's some more end-over-end kick, taking it to the 25-yard line, straight ahead and across the 40. There's going to be Rhett Hargis.
First and 10, Pea Ridge.
And Blackhawks will get to start at their own 41-yard line. Still 3:39 to go in the second quarter. And we have Ingrid Blackhawk across the way.
Marius Criswell made that tackle for the Devil Dogs, but it was more of a catch than it was a tackle, I think. Because Hargis had a full head of steam.
And what, the fourth or fifth time tonight, training staffs to go on the field. A couple guys from each team go down in this one, and Madison's going to walk all the way across the way, help out the Pea Ridge staff.
I think that is Connor Acosta. I think he's the one that had the red socks on.
He's number 10, and couldn't tell if that's 10 there or not. Looks like it might be. He is to his feet.
Yeah, he was the returner on that far side. He kept a lot of weight on either leg, really, it looks like.
Yeah.
Tough night. Let's not keep our trainers busy for once.
Pea Ridge has it at their own 41-yard line. 3:39 left to go. Each team still has 2 timeouts in this first half. And it will be hand off to Joe, and bounces off the first would-be tackler, and is going to get some positive yards, about 3 up to the 44. Before Amron Dixon finally gets him down.
Second down for Pea Ridge.
2nd and 7 for the Blackhawks. And we'll send trips to the right. And one receiver off to the left. And now the running back Gervin stands to the left of quarterback Hudson White, looking to throw down the field and overthrows his target, incomplete, but a flag thrown near where Beanock was, and there's also one back of the line of scrimmage.
Maybe he'll be offsetting then, because I think Wembley and him got tied up.
The officials are discussing it. Yeah, if it's holding on Pea Ridge at the line, which it is, and pass interference on the defense, which it is, they will offset, and so we'll play this one over again at 2nd and 7.
Replay 2nd down.
Shane Willis comes back in for the Devil Dogs. That defensive line.
And what I want to point out too, with Darian Tonygay out, we've seen a lot more of Devin Leonard and Lucas Coggins coming in. It's good to get that depth and get those guys rotating. We've seen Kendrick Thomas go back to his old nose tackle position. So just trying to find some bodies there on the defensive line.
2nd down and 7 for Pea Ridge. They empty the backfield here as White throws this one across the field. It is going to be caught. And it's going to be number 19, Tucker Wood. He had to go to the turf to make the catch, so can't advance it after the reception. But they're going to have a 3rd down and 2.
3rd down and 2.
They get to the Pea Ridge 49. They need to get to the Morrilton 49 for the 1st down.
And they're emptying the backfield again. You kind of want to watch the quarterback run.
And White will throw this one, and it is dropped by the receiver. Would have been a 1st down at the 45 going for Bennick. And so it'll be 4th down, 4th and 2. And Pea Ridge has not been very aggressive tonight. They're going to send the punt team out again. Had a couple of 4th and shorts, and one in plus territory they didn't go for, and here at their 49.
They're 3 of 7 on 3rd, but 4th and 2 down by 19. Whew.
And they run somebody on late, but get him set is he's gonna punt.
Maybe. Low snap.
Yeah, he picks it up again, and again shanks it out of bounds. So he's had a...
We get to watch this scientific method again. Here's good. That's as far as I want to walk.
Close enough, the 40-yard line. So, what do you have, 15-yarder early, and this one goes for... Well, now we're moving it back to the 35. Okay.
All right. Well, it was 11 yards, not 16.
Okay. The Devil Dogs start at the 35-yard line. 2:07 to go. 2nd quarter up 25-6. And they do have Kobe Tony in at running back now. And it's going to be a pass caught by Deshaun Walls. And Walls is going to get, I believe, a record 1st down. He got it right at the 45-yard line. That's 10 yards and a 1st down.
Walls just running the out route, makes a good catch, picks up the 1st down.
And Barry throws this one down the middle, incomplete, and off of Marcus Sandage, let him just a bit too much.
Marcus Sandage. 2nd down and 10.
When we have a motion play and the guy in motion goes behind the quarterback, I can't help but think of like Canadian Football League or Arena Ball.
Yeah.
Really want Champ to turn north.
And Barry on 2nd down will throw this one. He's got his receiver good for Rackley Furniture 1st down. It's Dante Cox. And he's had a big 1st half tonight.
Yeah, an excellent throw there from Maddox Berry. Again, going to the far side of the field from the near hash line, and a 1st down to 43 of Pea Ridge.
1st and 10. Barry throws this one deep and too deep for Champ. Incomplete will be second down and 10.
Second down and 10 for the Devil Dogs.
Maddox he didn't take a big shot, but he did get knocked down on that one. But it kind of looked like the guy was like, whoops, running into him and trying not to knock him down too.
So second down and 10 from the 43-yard line. And Barry bringing some pressure. They hit him. The ball comes out. And it looks like Pea Ridge has got it. And Barry slow to get up. And Maddox is up, and like offense will come off the field as Pea Ridge gets the turnover with 90 seconds to go. And right from where they punted a minute ago, they're on 49. Blackhawks have a minute and a half, 2 timeouts to work with. Empty the backfield again as White takes a little bit of a low snap. He has some pressure coming, but he'll escape and dive forward for about a 3-yard gain. He gets it into Morrilton territory to the 48. Actually marking back to the 49. Gain of 2, it'll be second and 8.
I think Jarrett got his feet there.
From the Devil Dog 49-yard line, second and 8 for Blackhawks, and pass on the far side is caught, and it's going to be a first down up near the 45-yard line. Isaiah Cruz.
Pea Ridge's coaches wanted a horse collar on that. It just looked like he landed on the back of his legs. It wasn't a pretty tackle at all, but
it is a first down for Blackhawks at the 41-yard line. There's exactly a minute remaining now in the first half. And White looking to throw. Flag is thrown, and White will scamper just across the line of scrimmage, out of bounds at the 40.
Holding against Pea Ridge.
And it will be holding on the Blackhawks.
that was a big delayed blitz from Champ. He looked, he was kind of on the slot receiver on the middle slot and blitzed late. Unfortunately, to the wrong side because White ran the other way.
But we do get the holding penalty to back Pea Ridge up to, again, their own 49-yard line. It'll be first down and 20. And in the pistol set, White throws this one, almost intercepted. And almost picked off there by McCoy. But it will be incomplete. It will be second down and 20. 49 seconds to go.
Yeah, White was trying to hit Tucker Wood. Dominic cut the route and almost picked that one off.
So second down is Pea Ridge has it back on their own territory after their holding penalty, and this pass going to be in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. Incomplete. Third down.
Bennick again. Another drop, I believe. I think he was thrown off by the linebacker, jumped up in front of him, kind of blocked the path of the ball. I think that's Lance Ross over there on the far side.
Yep. It'll be third down and 45 seconds to go in the first half. Devil Dogs up 25-6. Pea Ridge with it. White throws this one down the field and couldn't get enough on it to get it to the receiver Wood. He's throwing across his body, and It fell short, and fourth down, and once again the punt team coming onto the field for Pea Ridge. It's been a bit of an adventure for them punting tonight.
Yeah, this will be punt number 5, and look, he is averaging 23.5 yards per punt. Last two have gone directly out of bounds.
And with 38 seconds left, Marcus stands around the 20-yard line, hoping a chance at a return. And he is going to get a chance at it. He catches it at the 20 and comes to the near side. He's going to run out of bounds and just got to preserve some clock there. 30 seconds remaining. Devil Dogs have 2 timeouts to work with, and see how aggressive Devil Dogs are here with a 19-point lead. 30 seconds go, backed up in your own 30-yard line of the 27. And Pea Ridge calls a timeout.
All right.
So they will still have 1 remaining after this one. Devil Dogs again have 2. And 30 seconds on the clock at halftime. We'll of course go over scoring summary and first half stats and look at some other scores of interest. Of course, a big game tonight in the 5A West. Farmington at Greenbrier. That's the big one in the state, I guess, in Class 5A. It was tied at 7 early in that one. Greenbrier at home in that ball game.
Well, they're already in the third quarter. We'll have that score for you at halftime there. Okay,
leave them in suspense here. I like that.
you gotta listen to me at halftime. Yep. You can't just turn me off. That's how I get you.
But we're set to resume play here with 30 seconds to go. It will be handoff to Criswell, and Braylon Criswell is going to pick up a Rackley Furniture first down up to the 39. They'll stop the clock to move the chains, and that looks a good game. They continue to be aggressive here.
Until now.
Perhaps not. But good play there. They might try something now. They mess up the snap. Barry's got a fall on it, so that certainly will allow them to just go to halftime at this point. And that is where we will head, as it'll be a 19-point Morrilton lead at the break. Devil Dogs 25, Pea Ridge 6, and we're back for our halftime after this from Devil Dog Stadium on the EAB Sports Network.
Hi, this is Randy Brents, and I'd like to share with you what Brents & Sons Heat and Air has to offer. We sell Trane, Rheem, Howe, Goodman, and Mitsubishi heat and air systems, and we repair all brands. 1-year parts and labor warranties on service repair parts, and up to 12 years parts and labor coverage on new installations. We offer 3 types of service agreements. Call or come by and see me at Brents & Sons Heat and Air, 807 North St. Joseph, 354-4642, and tell me what we can do for you.
Here's something you didn't see coming, a time management lesson. Take your lunch break from work and go to a nearby fast food location, and on the best day, it's going to take you about 20 minutes. Time it takes to make a petit jean sandwich and put it in a brown bag? 4 minutes max. You save 4.5 days a year. You save even more money. And with Petit Jean meat, you get variety with ham, bologna, bacon. Oh my gosh. Try it for a week. Fast food versus great food. Petit Jean meat, you'll taste the difference.
Ross Roofing Company is celebrating 60 years of service in Conway County. This is Frank Ross Jr.
The beginning was in 1964 when Frank Sr. started his own roofing company. In 1972, he moved to Chestnut Street down behind the old Western Auto. That's where I was raised.
Frank, when did you take over?
30 years later, in 1994, I bought Dad out.
That's quite a legacy for a family-owned business.
We're celebrating our 60th year this year.
And it's come full circle that you're once again operating the business from downtown Morrilton.
I've got an office 2 blocks from where he had his office.
And where is that?
212 East Railroad next to Benchmark Title.
And the phone number?
It's the same old number, 501-354-5280. I'll be glad to take a call on my cell phone at 208-1622.
Ross Roofing Company, celebrating 60 years of service in Morrilton.
Are you ready to make some home improvements? Is it time to buy your child's first vehicle? Hi, I'm Teresa Brown, Assistant Vice President at Pea Ridge State Bank in Morrilton. Let us help you get a loan to fit your needs. We'll meet with you face-to-face and personalize your loan to fit your budget. Best of all, you'll work with a local decision maker who will help you with the whole process. Because when you come to Pea Ridge State Bank for a loan, you'll feel welcomed, comfortable, and appreciated.
Welcome home to hometown banking, Pea Ridge State Bank.
Right in town and always in touch.
NMLS number 1590686, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
College dreams come true at the University of Central Arkansas, especially now with the UCA commitment. This new program provides a debt-free pathway for tuition and fees for Arkansas students whose families earn $100,000 or less a year. And that impacts everything. It's fewer barriers and endless opportunities. Welcome to Bear Country. Learn more about the UCA commitment at uca.edu.
In-Speech Therapy has been serving the Morrilton community for almost 25 years. We are thankful for the opportunity to serve the students of the South Conway County School District and surrounding areas in Central Arkansas. Our clinic is located right here in Morrilton at 1510 East Harding Street, where we offer speech therapy for children and adults, along with reading, spelling, and tutoring support. To find out more, call 501-289-1419 or check us out on Facebook. You can also visit our website, InSpeechTherapy.com. That's the letter N, SpeechTherapy.com. We are proud to support Devil Dog Athletics.
At halftime, Devil Dog Stadium, Eric Fowler along with Jim Bowles in the Haynes Home Center broadcast booth. Devil Dogs up 25-6 on Pea Ridge. And before we tell you those other scores, we're leaving suspense on that Greenbrier Farmington score. Let's do our scoring summary and stats first.
All right. So Morrilton got on the board first in the first quarter. To 6:23 mark, Maddox Berry passed to Champ McNabb from 25 yards out from the score. Aaron Eccles's extra point was good. It was 7-0 Devil Dogs. Pea Ridge answered, though, on a 11-play, 80-yard drive at 2:36 left in the first quarter. Hudson White found Darren Fletcher from 2 yards for the score. Lucky's extra point was blocked by Elijah Wembley, and it was 7-6 Devil Dogs. And then Braylon Criswell carried it in. 50 seconds left in the first quarter from 3 yards out. The extra point was no good. It was 13-6 Dogs, and that's how the first quarter ended. At 10:07 in the second, Berry passed to Dante Cox from 16 yards out. 10:07 mark. Extra point was no good. It was 19-6 Morrilton, and then Maddox Berry found Maddox Jones from 7 yards out, I believe on fourth down, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
Third down. Yeah, it was okay. It was a 7-yard touchdown pass either way, and so extra point from Gio Santos is no good, and that gets us to our halftime score of 25-6. Team stats. If we go to first downs, Devil Dogs with 16, Pea Ridge with 8. Rushing the football, Morrilton with 129 rushing yards, Pea Ridge with 47. Devil Dogs with 179 passing yards in the first half, Blackhawks with 102. So on offense, 38 plays, 308 yards for Morrilton, 34 plays, 149 for Pea Ridge. Devil Dogs fumbled twice, lost one of them. 5 total penalties between the two schools, but Pea Ridge was punted 5 times and Morrilton 0. Time possessions 13-14 for Pea Ridge to Morrilton's 10-46. Blackhawks 3 of 8 on third, Morrilton 2 of 3 on third, and 1 of 1 on fourth down. Looking at the individual stats, Braylon Criswell 13 carries, 126 yards, no lost yards in the first half, and 1 score, Long of 39. Dante Cox has 1 carry for 8 yards. Jamarcus Sandage has 1 for 2. Max Berry has 2 carries for -7 yards. Berry 15 to 21 yards, 15 to 21 passing for 179 yards, 3 touchdowns. He has been sacked twice, but no interceptions. Dante Cox 5 catches, 63 yards in the score. Jamarcus Sandage 5 catches, 58 yards. Champ McNabb 3 catches, 41 yards in the score. Jashawn Walls 1 catch for 10, and Maddox Jones 1 for 7 in the score. Defensively, Landon Boyer leading the way with 5 tackles. Rasheed Criswell 4 tackles, a half sack, and a half tackle for loss. 3 tackles each for Josh Sharp, Amron Dixon, Dominic McCoy. McCoy's got 2 pass breakups. Landon Boyer has a forced fumble. Missed that one. Jeremiah Smallwood and Delishawn Jarrett, each with 2 tackles. Jarrett has a half sack and a half tackle for loss. Then 1 tackle each for Kamarius Criswell, Alec Jones, Champ McNabb, Kendrick Thomas, Caden Turner, Shane Willis, and Elijah Wembley. 1 tackle for loss for Champ McNabb. 1 pass breakup for Elijah Wembley, 1 for Kamarius Criswell, and 1 blocked extra point for Elijah Wembley.
All right.
There we go.
And it is a 25-6 Devil Dog lead over Pea Ridge here at halftime, as we will get another timeout in now, and then we'll come back and go over all the other scores that we're interested in. And we'll do that when we come back. It is Devil Dog Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Hi folks, Jeff at Hagen's Dodge here. Looking for a certified pre-owned vehicle? Shop Hagen's Dodge in Morrilton. We have several top quality cars, trucks, minivans, and commercial vehicles in stock. Local one-owner trade-ins to program cars. Certified and with remaining factory warranty. Top dollar for your trade-in and discount prices at the River Valley's Transportation Headquarters. Hagen's Dodge, exit 108 and I-40 in Morrilton, or visit us online at hagensdodge.com.
Healthcare Pharmacy in Morrilton is your trusted, locally owned Good Neighbor Pharmacy. It's where you'll find all your prescription and immunization needs. They know you and your doctor, and they'll give you written advice on how to take your medicine properly and any possible side effects. That's personalized service that you deserve from your pharmacist. Healthcare Pharmacy, number 10 Hospital Drive in the Morrilton Medical Clinic building, 501-354-1460.
Life's complicated. Your checking account shouldn't be. At Simmons Bank, we keep banking simple, with you in mind. Get paid early, avoid fees, bank from anywhere. Everything you need, nothing you don't. Choose your account and open online in minutes. Visit SimmonsBank.com to learn more. Member FDIC. All accounts subject to approval. Restrictions apply.
Ace is the place for the helpful hardware, folks.
Everyone, we want to remind you, October is Fire Safety Month, so it is a great time to check your fire extinguishers and your smoke detectors inside your house. Let's make sure we keep your family safe. Check the dates on your fire extinguishers. Make sure your smoke detectors have working batteries. If not, we have everything that you need. If you need help testing that battery, come in and see us, and we'll make sure that your home is safe.
Ace is the place for the helpful hardware, folks.
Stop in this month during Fall Harvest Days to win one of 4 $25 gift certificates during the Fall Harvest event, drawing October 29th.
If you're craving some fresh, mouth-watering, authentic Mexican food, then you should swing by El Charro Mexican Restaurant in Morrilton. El Charro offers daily lunch and dinner specials, including chicken wings all day on Saturday, making it the perfect place to watch a game on the big screen with fresh ingredients, bold flavors, and the best vibes in town. El Charro features an experience like no other. Open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. You can find them on University Boulevard across from UACCN.
Fall and cooler weather will be here soon, and you'll find what you need to get your car or truck ready at Spates Auto Parts, your Napa stores in Morrilton, Conway, and Russellville. Right now, save up to 33% on Napa Premium Performance Conventional Motor Oil. It's just $3.99 a quart, or get a 5-quart jug, enough for an oil change, for just $18.99. And stop in now for a big sale on Milwaukee tools through October 19th. That's at Spates Auto Parts, your Napa stores in Morrilton, Conway, and Russellville.
And back here at halftime, Devil Dogs up 25-6, leading Pea Ridge. And now we'll take a look at those other scores. And of course, the big one in 5A.
Yeah, so it's in Greenbrier tonight. Farmington leading the Panthers 28-21 at halftime. So the Cardinals with a 7-point lead. And really, that would work out the best if Farmington would beat them by 7 or less. Because when we beat Farmington by 13 or more, we'd have the tiebreaker over.
Sure.
The three-way tie. So, but the Cardinals up by 7 at the half. In Bologna, Alma up by 17 at the half. And let me try. There's no one streaming. Harrison doesn't do their away games that I can see anymore, so we don't have a score yet on Harrison and Clarksville.
What do you say on Alma Bologna?
Alma Bologna was 17-0 Alma.
Valonia's 2-0 in conference.
Right.
They played Clarksville and Pea Ridge, though. They are 2-0 in conference coming in tonight.
I don't have a score yet from Perryville. Paris and Perryville playing over there tonight. Bigelow leads Mountain Pine 24-0 at the half. Salem leads Atkins 14-7 at the half. Mountainburg leads Hector 35-22. Is Hector or Mountainburg?
Hector's undefeated.
Yeah, I didn't know Mountainburg was a good team, but maybe the Dragons. It's a Dragons.
Yeah.
Maybe they got something. I don't have a score yet on Lamar and Dover. They had, let me see if they've updated, but it was 7-7 Clinton and Dardanelle in the first quarter.
Battle run beatings there.
Yeah, it's 10-10 now, and it's in the third quarter. It's either halftime or starting the third quarter, but 10-10 over there in Dardanelle. That's probably their game of the week, I would imagine, in 4A, wouldn't it be?
I would think so.
I don't have a score for Cutter and Danville or Magnet Cove and Two Rivers. Conway led Cabot 27-14 in the first quarter. Quitman led Episcopal 16-0 in the first quarter. No score yet on JC Westside and Conway Christian or Mayflower and Melbourne. Then the Arkansas Sports Media High School football. Poll number 1, Joe T. Robinson is up 49-0 over Whitehall at the half. Number 2, Hot Springs Lakeside was up 14-0 in the first quarter over Arkansas High. Number 3 is Greenbrier, and they trail by 7. Number 4, Farmington, 28-21. Number 5 is Searcy. They're playing Jacksonville, and they have not. Let's see if they've got a live stream, and we can look up that score while I look at the next one. Valley View is playing Earl this week, or is playing Wynn this week, and Wynn coming off a loss to Greene County Tech.
Yeah,
and they trailed the Blazers by 21 at halftime. So Valley View up by 3 scores at the half. Number 6, there are 3 teams that are 6. One of them is Morrilton Devil Dogs leading. The next one is Valley View. We mentioned them 21-0, and then last is Hot Springs, which Hot Springs has had some good wins.
Oh yeah,
28-7 over DeQueen at the half, I believe. Yeah, it said first quarter. Surely that's halftime or second at this point. And then number 9 is Camden Fairview, and Fairview trails Magnolia 28-14.
Okay. You're all caught up now on what we have here at halftime of our game. Well, the Lady Devil volleyball team swept their matches. Actually did not lose a set this week. Beat Heber Springs 3-0 on Tuesday. Beat Clinton 3-0 last night. And they're now 5-3 in conference play. And have a couple more home games this coming week, next week, to wrap up regular season play. We have Ozark coming in on Tuesday, Pottsville on Thursday. Now, those are 2 teams that beat them first round of the conference schedule, so we're looking for some revenge there on the Hillbillies and the Apaches, respectively. Devil Pup football team, the 9th grade, lost for the first time this season last night to Greenbrier, 21-7. They're 5-1 overall. They'll play at Searcy next Thursday.
We need to figure out where does the water supply from Greenbrier come from?
Yeah, because they grow them big there, don't they?
Man, I was here for that 8th grade game, and those guys are huge. Mm-hmm. Like, one kid was probably bigger than me when I was a senior.
Yep, they got some big dudes.
Yeah.
Got some big guys on a senior high team. So, yeah, but anyway, they've got a good program going over there now.
Parents, you're going to have to figure something out. We had a visit from Will Bowles here.
Yeah.
But, parents.
Yeah, Will, all region flyer, right?
Yeah, Will. Yeah. I didn't really do my part to make big children, no. But look at my jeans. Stupid hill jeans.
Well, it is what it is. But Devil Dogs up by 19 points at halftime in this one. Be a few minutes till we start the second half. We'll get another time out of here and get ready to start second half action. When we come back, it is Devil Dog football on the EAB Sports Network.
What do you see when you look at your home and your car? Do you see a bundle? A combo deal? That's how other insurance companies see them. But a State Farm agent sees so much more. Because a State Farm agent sees your home and your car as more than just four walls and four wheels. They see the things you've worked really hard for. So why not give them the protection they deserve?
See your local State Farm agent Ansel Carlin on East Broadway in Morrilton, or call 501-354-4386.
The love of football defines fall weekends, and in many homes, our families. But it's a demanding sport that can cause injury. That's why UAMS Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is on sidelines and in locker rooms for high schools and colleges across the state, ready to care for athletes with clinics in Central and Northwest Arkansas. UAMS Health, official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics and future Razorbacks all over Arkansas. Learn more at uams.health/team.
Get rolling towards your future with the Commercial Driver Training Program from the University of Arkansas Community College at Morrilton. You'll prepare to sit for the Class A CDL, then get 4 weeks of intense hands-on training at the wheel of a big rig. Along the way, you'll learn about inspections, safety practices, backing, over-the-road driving, and more. You must be at least 18 years old and be able to pass a DOT physical. Classes are limited and they fill up fast. Learn about CDL classes at uaccm.edu and elevate your horizons.
So, it's Friday night and your heat and air unit goes out. What do? Do you wait till Monday to call and set up an appointment while you suffer all weekend? No, you don't have to, because Burris Heat and Air offers 24-hour service, so you can call them day or night, weekends, or whenever your unit goes out. When you do, be sure to ask about a preventative maintenance agreement to improve efficiency, add years to the life of your unit, and save money over time. Call us at 354-4887 or find us on Facebook. Burris Heat and Air.
Don't let concerns about shifts in the market disrupt your long-term financial goals. Hi, I'm Carson Cahill, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Let's work together on an investment strategy for long-term results. While you can't control market volatility, you can control your financial future. Start by giving me a call at 501-354-6630 or visit us at 201 North Moose Street in downtown Morrilton. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Koontz Electric will sponsor any River Valley High School student who enrolls in one of 3 specific UACCM Career Center programs and will cover all expenses not covered by another funding source. Koontz Electric will sponsor students in construction technology, industrial mechanics and maintenance technology, and welding technology. Koontz Electric will hire all Koontz Promise graduates upon successful completion of the program. Please contact Koontz Electric for details at 501-354-2526.
We're a few minutes away till we start the second half. Still in this ball game.
Yeah, they wanted us to have a really long halftime show today. Pea Ridge isn't even out of the locker room, are they? Oh.
They're coming out now.
Oh, all right.
So, but yeah, they'll put a few more minutes up. The 20-minute clock is almost expired. They'll put a few more minutes up.
I knew what it was. Beldy Dixon went and told him, I want to hear Jim talk more.
I'm sure that's what everyone wants. Yeah.
Remember, she's my favorite.
Yes, yeah. She's
wait.
Number one fan, yeah.
I'm her favorite.
Yeah, there you go.
I feel like Bob Uecker sometime tonight. Why? Oh, man.
So anyway, moving on.
I'm not, by the way. I am 100% sober and this crazy while sober, so. As I ate this piece of chocolate from my keyboard.
You get chocolate on your keyboard?
Well, I had they got candy. I went and stole some candy out of the refrigerator down there, and I ate it during that last break, and a piece of my Reese's fell there on my touchpad, and I went to wipe it away, and it just smeared the chocolate, so. This is, when they extend the halftime, this is the in-depth analysis you're going to get right here.
Only on this broadcast.
Thank goodness for you. Viewership plummets.
We will be starting second half here in a few minutes. They did put their 3 minutes back. It's not any longer than the other halftime, Jim. This is every week they do this.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like 20 minutes and then they add the 3 minutes. additional.
Maybe you kick it to more ads because you don't want this to happen.
Yeah. No, we do have
I do have an announcement.
Oh, yeah, we do need to do that.
I need to do this before because Jeff Barry would really get mad at me if I don't.
Yes, he would.
He was fuming because I did it after the game last week. So here we go at halftime. So, well, they want me to turn your attention to the track. I think we've missed that part. I don't know if you figured out during this part in my career, but I totally miss anything going on the field at halftime.
Yeah.
But they'd like to sponsor the End Zone Club, or like to thank their tonight's sponsors. And tonight's sponsors are West Logging, First Financial Bank, Ronnie Rainey of Conway County Farm Bureau. I can't figure out why he.
Yeah, so is there a connection there or something?
I don't know. And then Senator Breanne Davis. Tonight's sponsors.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I guess they were recognized at halftime, weren't they?
I guess. I really, yeah. Halftimes, I tell everybody, halftimes are craziest time for me because I'm looking up all these scores, trying to get these stats worked up.
Yeah. We're busy, so.
There's been many times where I'm like, I'm waiting for the band, and you're like, Jim, the band's
already over. But we are close to the start of the second half, but we do have, of course, Razorbacks back in action tomorrow.
That's going to be exciting.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it goes.
Fine, upstanding man like Bobby. Control of this program again.
He won. He won games when he was here.
He did win games, yes.
But it'll be interesting.
In that year, we had so much coming back that last year. Is that the year Nile Davis got hurt too, or was that the year before? I don't remember. But man, we had so much coming back, and then we got Smiley instead.
Oh me. And we haven't recovered.
No, we haven't. Not at all.
But anyway, Tennessee tomorrow at 3:15 start. So go Hogs. We'll see. They turn it around. They've had that extra week there.
Uka Bears picked up a win last week, didn't they?
Yes. Yeah. Had an exciting game over.
Lindenwood?
No, Lamar.
Lamar? Yeah, I think it was Lamar.
They did beat. Is that the one they won? Yeah. I get them all
I got this Google machine.
But they have North Alabama tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that'll be a tough. But they had a tough schedule.
Yeah, they had a really tough schedule early, and so North Alabama tomorrow.
They beat Utah Tech.
Yeah. Lamar was a close one. They lost the week before. I think.
Lamar 35-32 beat them, but
Utah Tech.
Yeah. I think like three of those losses are the top 10 teams, and then Missouri.
And Missouri, who's ranked in FBS. So yes, it's been tough. But we are ready now.
Audience, you're saved.
Yeah, we're gonna have some football action for you now. As Pea Ridge kicks to start the second half, and Devil Dogs will get around the 20-yard line. Cox will run it up to the 39. And Devil Dogs will start right there. Going from right to left in the third quarter. Right to left in your mind's eye.
Yeah, we didn't do that in the first half.
Nope. What, the mind's eye?
Yeah, we didn't do our mind's eye. We were mind's eyeless.
Yep. By the way, we see Reed Brown coming in. We need to make sure he's got the Guardian helmet on, so looks a little different. No logo there, but
more and more.
Yep. And they're gonna throw this one incomplete. A little screen intended for McNabb. And a lot of traffic there, and Camp unable to make the catch. Will be second down and 10.
And that one looked a little weird coming out of there.
Criswell to the right of the quarterback. High snap, but Maddox will get it and give it to Braden Criswell. He'll come across the 40 and to the 42-yard line. Gain of about 4. We had actually started at the 38 on this drive, so
the Bugs have started there.
Coming in here. And
I was attacked by the world's largest grasshopper a while ago.
On third down, his pass a little off the mark there, intended for Maddox Jones. And Devil Dogs going to have to punt for the first time tonight.
Number 17, Max Jones.
So a 3 and out, and Jeremiah Smallwood will
Devil Dogs back to punt.
punt it away.
Number 4.
I was about to say they're not going to put anybody back deep. But
Just now ran on from the sidelines. Darren Fletcher will be the return man for the Blackhawks. Smallwood's kick is going to bounce like a really good Devil Dog roll inside the 15. And down at the 14-yard line. So backing up the Blackhawks.
Is that a...
What's that?
I was trying to see who downed it. I think it might have been Tanner Brown. Anyway, I hadn't marked that down.
Yeah, I know you had kept up with that.
Yeah. That was a 44-yard punt there for Jeremiah.
And Pea Ridge offense on the field for the first time in the second half. Their defense got a 3 and out. They're going to hand it off to German, and he is balled up. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's about it.
I believe that was Dixon and Jones combining for that tackle. Landon Boyer in there apparently too. Missed him.
No gain on that play, brings up second down and 10.
Second down and 10. He does get back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing more there for German.
Deutsche. It's learner ein bisschen Deutsche.
Second down pass on
Jeremiah almost had number 6.
Yeah, Smallwood almost chanced at an interception there.
Number 22, Darren Fletcher.
They were trying to get Darren Fletcher, and he took a shot from Dominic McCoy. It'll be third down and 10. Yeah, that one really the feet of Smallwood, so it would have been a tough kick for him.
We haven't seen this formation with 3 safeties and bringing in Jamarcus and Champ.
And on third and 10, they're going to set up a screen. They're going to complete it, but it's going to go nowhere. He does break the initial tackle, but still only getting back to the line of scrimmage. And it'll be fourth down and 10. So good job by the Devil Dog defense.
Yeah, Landon Boyer hit him right at the line of scrimmage. Could have got him for a loss, I think. They ended up getting a loss to the 13. Could have been a bigger loss than Dominic McCoy, though, making that tackle.
The Devil Dogs should be able to get really good field position here as the punter, Lemke's going to stand at the goal line, kick this one away, and he will have one of his better kicks, but a line drive. It will be fair catch by Jamarcus in Pea Ridge territory, the 43. So Devil Dog offense comes back onto the field. 9:36 to go in the third quarter, leading 25-6.
Running one on late here.
Yep, Reed Brown comes on late. Still plenty of time on the play clock, so he'll get set as one of 3 receivers on the far side. Ball's on the right hash. Handoff to Criswell, and Rocket's going to shoot ahead to the first down marker. He may have got enough on the first down carry, or are they going to mark him a little bit short, I guess? Oh, yeah, it was a yard short. I was looking at the
9 yards on that carry.
line jacks here on this side. He was going beyond, but again at 9. On second and 1, Barry throwing for McNabb at the 10. He goes up and makes the catch. It'll be first down and goal to go. And good catch there by Champ. Devil Dogs are going to have it at the 8-yard line.
No, that was just Champ showing off is what that was.
So first down, goal to go from the 8. And handoff to Criswell. Criswell is going to get the corner. He is in for the Devil Dog touchdown.
Morrilton in for the second time tonight. 8:55 left to play here in this third quarter. And Braylon, solid night tonight. He's now at 147 yards and 2 scores.
And the Bulldogs will take the extra point. Aaron Nicholas will be back on to try it. He missed a couple earlier. Santos missed one. The Aaron trying this one. And this one has plenty of leg, and this one also no good. He's missing just left, I think, on all these.
So, yeah.
And the Bulldogs missed a 4th extra point attempt tonight. We haven't had this problem this year, but all of a sudden tonight, can't get them through. But 8:55 left in the third quarter. It is a 31-6 Devil Dog lead. Morrilton kicks off after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Arvest Bank is proud to be your dedicated hometown lender and support the Morrilton Devil Dogs. We can help with your auto loan, boat loan, or help you finance home improvements. Stop by any Arvest branch to apply for great rates and friendly service, or visit arvest.com to find a local lender. Subject to credit approval. Equal housing lender. Show your school spirit with the Morrilton Devil Dog Arvest Visa debit card. Arvest offers a variety of debit card styles to choose from. Find your favorite at arvest.com/style today. Arvest Bank, member FDIC.
8:55 left in the third quarter. Devil Dogs lead it 31-6. Nicholas kickoff is going to be taken to the 8-yard line by Aaron Fletcher. He had to go back to get it, and he's going to only make it out to about the 20.
Aaron Fletcher on the return, stop by number 27.
Marius Criswell.
Yeah.
Another special teams tackle.
Didn't really have a whole lot of room there. Good tackle by Kamarius. Tried to flip it back, it looked like, and wasn't having that. Pick up a 13 on the return.
They give him the 21-yard line, so Pea Ridge start there again. 8:47 left, third quarter. 25-point Devil Dog lead. And trips to the right, one receiver to the left for the Blackhawks, and quick pass, incomplete. No one home there. They weren't looking for it. Fletcher kind of went in between Fletcher and Wood. Fletcher, I think, the intended receiver.
Hudson White was off to a good start. He was 10 of 15 at one point, maybe a little better than that, but since then he's 2 of 8. He's now 12 of 23 for 101 yards. That's an average of 4.4 yards per pass. And then 1 score.
And they will face second down and 10 now from their own 21-yard line. And White steps up, launches this one deep, but too deep for Tucker Wood. He does have a strong arm.
Yeah, for sure.
And overshot Wood deep down the field. Be third down and 10.
It's going to be that safety-heavy defense that we've got here. We've shown tonight, bringing in Jamarcus and Champ. And Champ's, I think he's rushed every time that he's been out there. He lines up in the slot, and he went in coverage this time.
And White going to throw this one in the middle of the field. Again, just overthrown. And another incompletion. They throw 3 incompletions, and they're going to punt.
Well, it's really, that play was there. You just have to have a quarterback that makes a great throw to hit it in that hole in the zone. And there's not too many guys in high school that can do that.
No.
Not 20, 30 yards down the field.
So San Eagle stand right at the 50-yard line to receive this punt from Letke. And it's going to be a low bouncing kick. Bounces at midfield. Marcus gets away from it, and it'll take a friendly Pea Ridge roll inside the 40 to the 37. And they will down it right there. After the roll, ends up being one of Letke's better punts of the night. Devil Dog offense back on the field. Kobe Tony's going to be back in as the running back. Chris will get a breather here.
That was a 42-yard punt, yeah.
Barry waits to snap on first down. A little bit of a high snap, but he comes up with it cleanly and gets it to Tony. It was a nice carry all the way up to the 45, or maybe marked him at the 44, but that's a good run on first down of about 7 yards.
That was a good first run there for Tony.
Second down for the Devil Dogs.
So second in, about 3. Ball at the Morrilton 44-yard line. Tony gets it again, bottled up this time. And they're going to stop him for a 1-yard loss, it looks like. So it'll be third down and 4.
It was tackled by Cantu and Force for Pea Ridge.
So third down and 4. Devil working with a 25-point lead. A little over 7 minutes left in the third quarter.
What light box here, 5 guys.
And Barry's pass is going to be caught by Sandig into Pea Ridge territory to the 43. And that's good for a Rankin Furniture first down.
Maddox rifled that one in there too. Good catch from Jamarcus. First down at the 44, Pea Ridge. Pickup of 11. I think 6, 7, 6, 13.
6, 7, yeah.
13. 6, 7, yes, 6, 7.
Finally got one in.
I know, right?
The kids are going to love it.
They will, man. That's how we get them. We 6, 7 every time.
And hand off to Tony, trying to scratch it outside, and they're going to get to him before he can get the edge and sling him down for 1-yard loss at the 45.
Oh man, yeah, Tony fought hard on that run. Shed one tackle and just couldn't get away from Thornton.
So it'll be second down and 11. Trips to the near side. Ball's on the far hash, the right hash. And screen pass to Sandig. And Jamarcus is going to get inside the 40 to around the 39. It'll bring you up third down, but third and manageable here, about third and 5.
That's 6 yards. I can hit the right button. Did you hear my computer go, no?
I did. Yeah. Third down and 5. Devil Dogs with it at the Pea Ridge 39-yard line. Barry throwing deep. Receivers open at the 20. Cox has it into the end zone. Touchdown, Devil Dogs.
A beautiful route there by Dante, and out and up it looked like. And when he turned it up, there was a green. There was lots of green.
So Devil Dogs strike again, and Dante Coxwell coming out party. Had a good game last week and really stepped it up tonight.
He's had a slow start to the year, and that's going to be his second touchdown catch. 6 catches, 102 yards, and 2 scores now for Dante.
And Aaron Nicolau's extra point attempt this time is good. So snaps that streak, and Devil Dogs get it through here and go up 38-6 with 5:31 left to go in the third quarter. Morrilton kicks off after this. It's Devil Dog football on the EAB Sports Network.
This is Dr. Zachary Dixon with Dixon Family Dental of Morrilton. At Dixon Family Dental, we offer exceptional dentistry for your family with heartfelt hospitality that makes you feel right at home. Our commitment to comprehensive family dental care means you can receive all dental services in our office. Along with simple checkups, we also offer root canals, crowns, braces, and sedation dentistry so that you can have a safer, more comfortable experience. Call us at 501-215-4913, or better yet, stop by Dixon Family Dental next to Walmart on University Boulevard in Morrilton.
5:31 left to play third quarter. Devil Dogs up 38-6. This was 7-6 at one time, and 31 unanswered for the Devil Dogs.
That's I'm hoping to get my hashtag home before 10 soon.
And no, bobbled on the kick by German. He's going to go back and pick it up at the 5-yard line. Flag is thrown, and German will not even make it back to the 20-yard line.
He didn't even get to Austria. Geography joke.
Nerd.
Oh.
And let's see what this flag is. Really away from the play at the 30-yard line, and the return didn't even get to the 20. Officials are discussing it. Hold it on Pea Ridge.
It looks like they marked it at the 21. So it should put it at about the 10. Oh, you'd think they were giving out $100 bills down there.
Yeah, that's football. Fans are going crazy for them. And
they marked it.
The 9. So yeah, I think they did mark it off from the 19 or 18 or 18, I guess, at the distance. Yeah, I don't know what that 21 was. They were standing in the wrong spot, I think. So penalty moves them back to the 9. That's where Pea Ridge starts this drive with 5:20 to go in the third, and handoff to number 26, Rhett Hargis. He's got a good carry and a first down up to the 21. He'll pick up 12.
Yeah, Kamarius Criswell with a good open field tackle there to bring him down, but not before he gets a first down.
And clock stop now back in motion. The ball is set. A little over 5 minutes to go, third quarter. And handoff again, and this time goes nowhere. As that'll Sean Jarrett.
Yeah.
Number 26, Rhett Hargis.
Able to make the play at the line of scrimmage.
I knew there was a Marine jersey in there somewhere, but all I saw was the offensive lineman. But Jarrett, a great play there from the nose tackle position. I know I talk about him every week, but he just makes my heart happy when I see him make plays like that.
He was in on that sack earlier with Rasheed Criswell.
Yeah.
And made a big play there. And Wyatt's got a receiver open down the sidelines and hits him in stride. He steps out of bounds right before he gets to midfield, but a good catch and throw there to Isaiah Cruz, who gets it up to the Pea Ridge 48-yard line.
Yeah, he's running a wheel route there and turned it up on our linebacker and just running free up to the 48-yard line. Really lucky he stepped out of bounds there. Could have been well in the Devil Dog territory.
In the pistol set, two receivers to each side. Ball is on the right hash at the Pea Ridge 48, and handoff again to Hargis, and he'll get inside the 45 of Morrilton to the 44. He'll gain about 8.
Jeremiah came up to make the tackle.
Dixon and Thomas will come back in here. Boyer and Ethan Lawrence will come out. And Devil Dogs jump off sides.
Whoops.
And that's Ross a little antsy. And that will give Pea Ridge a first down. It was 2nd and 2, so the 5-yard penalty gives them a first down to the 39.
First down for Pea Ridge.
And first time in a while they've moved the ball, I guess, inside the Morrilton 40. They've not had it on that end of the field a whole lot since early in the ball game. And on first down here, White throws this one to the sidelines and incomplete. Intended for the punter.
Yeah,
Ledke.
Wait, he came down to his second read, which was Ledke, and then just fired it in there and didn't really give him a chance to catch it.
So 2nd and 10 from the 39-yard line. And White will fake it. He's going to keep it and makes a nice move and going to pick up a few yards.
On the keeper.
That's embarrassing right there.
Quarterback's not supposed to have moves like that, is he?
No, he's not. I'm just so glad that my games weren't broadcasted live.
So 3-yard gain for the quarterback. 3rd down and 7 at the 36. And quick pass is going to be caught and tackled right away. Smallwood's able to bring Fletcher down immediately, just a yard short of the first down. It got it at the 30. It'll be 4th down and 1.
All right, well, Pea Ridge, this will be their first attempt. They're 4 of 12 on 3rd. 4th and 1 is very manageable for them.
In the pistol set, they have Hargis in the backfield. He'll now move quickly to the side of the quarterback. And play clock running down and flag thrown, false start, initial indication. So instead of 4th and 1, it'll be 4th and 6. How about that?
That helps.
And now
that'll switch it into our safety defense for sure.
Line change here for the Bulldogs defense. Hockey season's underway, Jim.
That's true.
So 4th and 6 now from the 35-yard line. And White has the snap, and pass is going to be caught at the 30. I don't know if he got the first down.
I don't think he did.
And now the ball came out at the end, I guess.
No, the ball's still on the field.
Or are they just getting excited?
I think someone got excited.
But they're gonna be well short of the first down. Devil is gonna take over on downs. Oh, there's a little scrum for the ball, but might have just been a scrum.
Josh Sharp, though, he's the one that's gonna make that tackle, and that he kept him out of the first down, right at the 30-yard line.
So they gained 5. They needed 6. They turn it over on downs, and Devil Dogs.
Oh, home before 10, Eric.
If we can score here, yes. If we can score here, we can get that clock going. And quick pass to McNabb, spin move, but he is tripped up before he gets to the 40. Flag is thrown as well. Back around the line of scrimmage.
Not good for us where that flag is.
Nope. Oh, ineligible receiver downfield, I think.
So. Yeah, that'll do it.
That will take away the reception by Champ McNabb, and the Devil Dogs.
I can't remember if it was a 5-yard penalty. I think it is.
Yeah, I think just 5, yeah. So it'll be 1st down and 15 at the 25-yard line now. Braylon Criswell back in, standing to the right of the Devil Dog quarterback, and he will get the handoff, and he is going to get swallowed by number 76, Liam White. No, 78. Now, that makes more sense because I looked at 76. He's 5'11", 180. And like, no, that guy's a lot bigger than that. He has 78. Levi Ragsdale, who's 6'2", 65.
Yeah, he's a grown man right there. 6'2", 265. Yeah.
Yep. That's what he's listed.
It's just barely got me on the hot.
And on 2nd down and 16, it will be handoff to Chris. Well, not much there, a yard maybe.
Number 22, Brandon Criswell in the ball area.
And it is going to be 3rd down and long, 3rd and 15.
3rd down and 15 for the Devil Dogs.
At the 25-yard line. We move under 40 seconds remaining in this 3rd quarter. And Barry looking to throw. Pressure comes. Barry running to the right. He's going to have to try to run for it. He's not going to get anywhere close to the first down. Nothing we could do there. Had to scamper out of bounds. Yeah, we're going to no running clock yet.
No running clock.
We're going to have to punt it away, and Smallwood will come on. Maddox did get a couple positive yards on that carry, but it's 4th down and 13. And Fletcher, the returner for Pea Ridge, standing around the
deep.
Yeah, around the 35-yard line. And
That's why.
Good kick by Smallwood, and it'll be muffed at the 34, and the Devil Dogs are going to have it.
Jackson McGee, I think.
Look at old Jackson there. So he is there to recover the muff punt. That's Ben McGee's kid, Jim.
Yeah. Makes a good recovery there, and Devil Dogs take over in good field position. I think that's the first turnover for Pea Ridge tonight. Yep.
And so Devil Dogs will have it now in Pea Ridge territory at the 37. And pass to Maddox Jones on the right side. He'll get around the 30, forced out of bounds, and give him the 29. Gain of 8 will be 2nd and 2. So at the 29-yard line, 2nd down and 2. Clock stopped. He's went out of bounds, so at least one more play in this 3rd quarter. And it will be a handoff to Tony, I believe, back in there. He's going to pick up the Racking Furniture first down up to the 23-yard line. Gain of 6. We'll move the chains, and once they get them set, the clock will restart, and we'll be at the end of the 3rd quarter. And it'll be a 32-point lead for the Devil Dogs heading to the 4th. Morrilton 38, Pea Ridge 6, and 4th quarter coming your way after this on the EAB Sports Network.
It's that time of year again, and everywhere you go, people are rooting for their favorite teams. At Arkansas Farm Bureau Insurance, we want to be your favorite team. That's why we created Fave Rates, great new rates with the same great service. Call your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent today or get a free quote online at faverates.com. Arkansas Farm Bureau Insurance. Go with the home team.
In Morrilton, see John Widener, Ronnie Rainey, Marcel Limmer, Andy Jackson, or Jonathan Higgins, or call 501-354-0101.
Get ready to start the...
You're going to blame me, Eric, for the halftime shenanigans. You're the one that gave me a microphone.
Oh, yeah, that's my fault, huh?
You should have known from the 10 years previous when I had a microphone that I didn't really need one.
Well, we start the 4th quarter inside the Haynes Home Center broadcast booth. I'm Eric Tyler, along with the always silly Jim Bowles. And on the first play of the 4th quarter, it's a handoff to Kobe Tony up the middle. Tony's in for the Devil Dog touchdown.
Hey, good run there by Kobe.
23 yards out. Kobe Tony will get that running clock going, Jim.
Hey!
It's 44-6. And it's stopped at the moment. It may not go into effect till after we kick off or something, but it won't stop the rest of the way here. 11:54 on the first play of the 4th quarter. Kobe Tony, 23-yard touchdown run. And the extra point attempt for Nicholas is good. And it is 45-6. 6 seconds into the 4th quarter. Devil Dogs kicking off. Take another timeout and have the Morrilton kick off after this on the EAB Sports Network.
When every second counts, trust MedTech EMS, serving Conway County with the most advanced emergency care available anywhere in the United States.
From critical emergencies to non-emergency transportation, our team delivers unparalleled patient care and support.
We work hand in hand with local fire departments and connect directly with emergency room doctors, turning our ambulances into mobile ERs.
But we're more than just emergency services. MedTech EMS offers event standby support, comprehensive training, and engaging guest speakers for for your organization.
We offer membership programs covering out-of-pocket costs, and corporate-level options are available. Call 501-354-8181 or visit medtechems.com.
MedTech EMS,
your trusted partner in emergency care.
The Bulldogs kick off. It's going to be taken around the 11-yard line by Fletcher. Darren Fletcher out across the 30 and tackled after a 20-yard return. And that leaves Jaden Wiggins on the tackle. Number 16 for the Devil Dogs. And clock is rolling. It'll roll the rest of the way here with a 39-point lead. Pea Ridge offense back on the field and Moff back in the booth.
Yeah, there's a stink bug on me earlier.
And
I knew not to crush him.
Handoff on first down. Devil Dogs have a lot of reserves in there for this fourth quarter.
That was Dixon on the tackle for the Devil Dogs, and it might have got him for half-yard loss. I don't think he's quite touching the 30, but...
Second and 10 and a half, we'll call it.
Pretty much.
And White looking to throw, fires this one complete around the 35, and he was going to be stopped at the 37. And that'll bring up third down.
That was Manning Howell who came up and made that tackle for the Devil Dogs.
Third and about 4 at the 37.
So Pea Ridge 4 of 12 on third down the night.
And White with the football. Looking to throw. It is flushed. Now he's going to try to run for the first down. He will. And he's going to be tripped up by Gio Santos. Yeah, the 42-yard line. He gets just enough to move the chain, keep the drive going for Pea Ridge.
Gio in at safety now. I guess we got Tanner Brown in corner on the near side. Linebacker on the near side, Jonathan Gray.
And Anthony Jones in over here.
Dixon and Lawrence are linebackers. They rotate in a lot during the game anyway.
And White going to throw deep down the middle of the field. Receivers wide open to the 35. And he's going to take it into the end zone for the touchdown. Red Hargis. So Pea Ridge scores for the first time since the first quarter.
They'll bring it within 33, but the sportsmanship rule will still be in effect.
It is. Clock is still running, so Litke's on for the extra point attempt. And it is up and it is good. And with 8:20 in rolling, it's 45-13. Devil Dogs on top. Pea Ridge kicks off after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Did you know that when you read to a child every day, their chances of learning to read, write, count numbers, and learn the alphabet increases? When these skills are not learned early, they often are never learned. That means simple things like job applications and important documents become difficult or impossible for your adult child to comprehend. Pick up a book, read to your child for 20 minutes, and change their life. This message is from the South Conway County School District. To love, to serve, to care.
45-13.
We had things to plan, y'all.
Yeah. The time's going to run out on us here pretty soon, so trying to get some things figured out here. But Pea Ridge did just score. Again, sportsmanship rule in effect. It is 45-13 now. And Lutke will kick off for...
Thought he was setting up for an onside kick at first, and no, he's not, surely. But he was angling towards the sideline, and I thought, please, no.
And
it's a
sky kick.
Yeah.
Smallwood will make a fair catch on it, the 39.
I don't know. Sky might be putting it too nicely. Well, I don't even know what 5 feet above the ground. What would you call it?
I was trying to think of what that level would be.
Yeah, it wasn't a line drive. We'll pop up.
There you go. And actually marking at the 40-yard line, so that's where Devil Dogs will take over. Jacoby Chambers in as the quarterback now. He will hand it off to Deshaun Saxton, who's going to rumble ahead for about 7 yards. Up to the 47. It'll be 2nd down and 3. And a Blackhawk slow to get up, Landon Perry. And you determined all the Pea Ridge players are related. They're all the same last name, right?
Yeah, they're all named Blackhawks. I guess. I do like, the look of having a name on the back, but yeah, if you can't put everybody's name, then don't put one thing.
And the 2nd down handoff is going to lose yards this time. Saxton now go to the 45, loss of 2. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
There's Ragsdale again on the tackle for Pea Ridge.
And actually they give him the 46, so a loss of 1 will be 3rd down and 4. Kobe Chambers is the quarterback. He will hand it again to Saxton, and Saxton's going to get just a yard. Maybe it'll bring up 4th down. And he stopped at the 47, and Smallwood and the punt team will come onto the field. Kick it away. Will be just the 2nd punt of the night for us. Third.
He's averaged 37 yards a punt. They're not going to put anybody back here either, so.
Let's see if we can get it down back inside the 5 or something.
As long as it doesn't get blocked, boy.
And good high kick. We got a chance to get it back there. It's going to bounce at the 20. It's going to roll to the 5. We'll make it in at the 10. It will roll inside the 5. And look at that. Out of bounds.
It rolled out, yeah.
How about that?
Jeremiah's like, you don't have to down it.
Heck of a punt there. Jeremiah Smallwood. And down to 4 minutes remaining in this one. And
51-yard punt.
Pea Ridge is going to start at their own 2-yard line.
By far his best of the year, too. I know he had that 60-yarder that was a touchback, so it only netted 40, but boy, that one landed on the 20, and he just got the perfect roll out of bounds. Bum, bum, bum.
Yep, I like it. We at Fenway Park, Jim?
Well, no, I think they're in Cancun.
And will be.
I'm sorry, Jonathan.
Taken inside or in the end zone by their backup quarterback. They have Sam Adams in there.
I hope so.
And he is going to hand it off, and they'll get a yard or so, maybe 2 out to the 4.
2nd down for the Blackhawks.
I think Gio Santos made the tackle for the Devil Dogs. Giovanni is what he's listed on there, but everyone calls him Gio, so I don't know him personally.
I think Gio is fine. And on 2nd down and 8, handoff will get them a few more.
Number 26, Rhett Hargis.
To around the 7 or 8.
That was Zacchaeus Delph on the tackle from Morrilton.
And A little over 2 minutes remaining now. We'll call it 3rd and 4. Move the ball out to the 8-yard line.
Jaden's Criswell out there, I think. Lucas Chronister.
And handoff will get Pea Ridge a first down, and the Bulldogs will get him stopped around the 13-yard line, but they will move the chains.
I think that was Manning Howell that came up and made that hit and grabbed him by the foot.
So first down for Pea Ridge against 45-13. Under 90 seconds to go now. And Blackhawks.
We're going to make 10 easier.
Well, we have a quarterback keeper here. Adams, look at Adams run all the way across.
He came out with the football.
25, and Devil Dogs take the football away from him. And they're going to give it to Devil Dogs. It will be Morrilton football.
That's Wiggins, isn't it? Jaden Wiggins, 16. Are they not giving a fumble?
I guess not. I guess it'll stay with Pea Ridge. Interesting.
Well, I mean,
it doesn't matter at this point as far as the game goes. So.
I mean, I'd feel bad for Wiggins for making such a great play if it's not going to count in the stat book. We're going to get a few more subs here. Yeah, they're going to stay with the Pea Ridge ball. We got Jonathan Gray and Robert Crossnow in now for the Devil Dogs. They called him down at the 27.
And this time Adams is going to escape initially, but now he's going to be dropped in the backfield. So he couldn't get away from the second wave. And Pea Ridge might be able to get one more play off here.
Jonathan Gray there, I think, on the tackle, or was that the other? I don't know.
Pea Ridge trying to get one more play in here before the game ends. They will. They'll hand it off. And they'll get a few yards up to the 29. That's going to be the end of the ball game. Clock hits zeros, and Devil Dogs win it 45-13. The final in this one. And Morrilton moves to 5-1 overall, 2-1 in conference play as the teams go on to field at 50-yard line and exchange glad hands with one another as Devil Dogs get the win here, protect their home field, and get their second conference win of the season. We'll be back for start our post-game wrap-up for you after this on the EAB Sports Network.
When you buy tires, you want to do business with someone you know, someone who knows tires, someone you can trust.
I'm Mark Robertson. My family has been selling tires in Morrilton since 1950. We have the largest selection of American-made name-brand tires to fit any vehicle you drive at a price to fit any budget.
At Robertson Tire Service, you'll find quality American-made tires for your truck, your SUV, your automobile, or performance vehicle at a price you can afford. And you'll be dealing with folks who've been doing it longer than anyone else in Morrilton. Robertson Tire Service, number 4 Bruce Street, Morrilton, just down from UACCM, the real tire store.
Green Bay Packaging's Arkansas Craft Division has been a part of the Morrilton community for over 60 years. They are currently undergoing a $1 billion expansion, the largest investment in Central Arkansas history that will enhance their infrastructure, strengthen their competitive advantage, and reinforce their commitment to sustainability. Arkansas Craft continues to lead in eco-friendly production practices while supporting the local community and workforce. Thanks to their educated, experienced, and highly trained staff, their ISO 9001-2015 certified. Green Bay Packaging, Arkansas Craft, proud to be a part of the Morrilton community.
And back here, final score 45-13. Devil Dogs with the win over Pea Ridge, as we will go ahead and take a look first at our scoring summary and our stats with Jim.
All right. let me make this post real quick because I should have done this earlier when we were talking about who we're going to select for defensive player of the game.
So your son's back in the booth. I don't know if you noticed he was.
Is he?
Behind us again.
I don't know him. He's the second kid. I'm just kidding, Will. I love you so much. I proclaim my love on the radio and internet for you. All right. Let's go over the scoring summary. Maddox Berry on the board at 6:23 in the first quarter. He got a 25-yard touchdown pass to Champ McNabb, or had a 25-yard touchdown pass to Champ McNabb with 6:23. Kept a 7-play, 87-yard drive and gave Morrilton a 7-0 lead. Pea Ridge answered on their own drive. 11 plays, 80 yards. They went down the field. Hudson Watt passed to Darren Fletcher from 2 yards out. The extra point was blocked. Morrilton held a 7-6 lead. And then the Devil Dogs were able to reel off 38 straight points. Braylon Criswell carried it in from 3 yards out at 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Maddox Berry passed to Dante Cox from 16 yards out for the score at 10:07 in the second. At 3:47 in the second, Berry found Maddox Jones at 7 yards out for the score. None of those extra points were good, though, and Morrilton led 25-6 at the half. Coming out of halftime, Braylon Criswell carried it in from 8 yards out for the score. Extra point was no good. It was 31-6 Dogs. And then Berry passed to Cox from 39 yards out for the touchdown. Ekelas made the extra point 38-6, so a 32-point lead. Devil Dogs started the sportsmanship rule 11:54 in the fourth with the 23-yard touchdown run from Kobe Tony. Extra point was good from Aaron Ekelas. Pea Ridge one last time on the board on a 58-yard touchdown punt pass to Rhett Hargis. Extra point was good, and that's our final score, 45-13. Looking at the team stats, Morrilton 21 first downs, Pea Ridge 14, 198 yards rushing for the Devil Dogs, 100 for Pea Ridge, 271 passing for Morrilton, 202 passing for Pea Ridge. On offense, for Morrilton, 58 plays, 469 yards. For Pea Ridge, 58 plays, 302 yards. Both teams fumbled twice and only lost once. Not a lot of penalties tonight, 4 for 34 for Pea Ridge and 5 for 30 for the Devil Dogs. Possession time was in Pea Ridge's favor. They had the ball nearly 26 of the 48 minutes tonight. 4 third down conversions. Devil Dogs are 4 of 7. Held Pea Ridge to 6 of 14. I think 2 of those had to be there in that last drive.
Yep.
Fourth down, 0 for 1 for Pea Ridge, 1 for 1 for Morrilton tonight. Individually, Braylon Criswell, he came in with a season-high 17 carries was what he came in with, and we said, hey, he's going to carry the ball out. And he passed that one. He's got 18 carries tonight.
New season high.
18 carries, 147 yards, and 2 scores tonight for Braylon Criswell. So that'll give him 8 on the year, and he should be around 730 yards on the season rushing. Kobe Tony, 5 carries, 39 yards, and the score. Dante Cox had 1 for 8. Jasharian Saxon had 3 for 7. Jamarcus Sandage had 1 for 2, and Maddox Berry had 3 carries and out for negative 5 yards. Berry, though, 20 of 27 passing. That's a pretty good completion percentage. 271 yards, 4 touchdowns. He was sacked twice tonight. Leading receiver is going to be Jamarcus Sandage, 7 catches, 77 yards, but Dante Cox caught 6 balls for 102 and 2 touchdowns. Champ McNabb, 4 catches, 67 yards and a touchdown. Maddox Jones, 2 catches for 15 yards and a touchdown. Not 6-7, Will. We've already had our 6-7 moment tonight. Defensively for the Devil Dogs, led by, I've got Landon Boyer, 6 tackles and a forced fumble tonight. Jeremiah Smallwood, 5 tackles and a pass breakup. Amron Dixon, 5 tackles. Josh Sharp, Dominic McCoy, and Rasheed Criswell each were 4 tackles tonight. I had Dominic with a tackle for loss and 2 pass breakups. Rasheed had a half sack and a half tackle for loss. 3 tackles each for Kamarius Criswell, DeLaShawn Jarrett, and Alex Jones. And Jared had a half sack and a half tackle for loss. Kamarius Criswell had a pass breakup. 2 tackles each for Manning Howe, Giovanni Santos, Jaden Wiggins, and Jonathan Gray. Jonathan Gray had a tackle for loss tonight. And then 1 tackles each for Zacchaeus Delph, Chad McNabb, Lucas Cronister, Kendrick Thomas, Caden Turner, Shane Willis, Elijah Wembley, and Jackson. Actually, no, Jackson didn't have a tackle, but he did have another stat. Let's get to that one in a second. Champ McNabb, though, had a tackle for loss. Elijah Wembley had a pass breakup and a block extra point. Jackson McGee, he had a fumble recovery there on a punt, on a muff punt for punt for Pea Ridge, and that's going to wrap up our stats for tonight's game.
All right, very good. So with that, we'll get to our players of the game. We'll start with our Colton Steakhouse offensive player of the game. We've been kind of waiting for this guy to break out. That's such a good, last 2 seasons was outstanding as a receiver, and has a big night tonight, Dante Cox.
Yeah, Dante, a good night tonight. He got 2 touchdowns, 6 catches, 102 yards receiving, and ran the ball 1 time for 8. Dante looking good tonight. Made some good catches.
Colton's defensive player of the game, and one of your favorites, DeLaShawn Jarrett.
I like DeLaShawn Jarrett. He's just solid there on the inside. You can watch him. He's got good hands, and he pushes off that center and make plays as a sophomore, so you'll see mistakes every now and then, but man, the future looks promising with him. I think 3 tackles a night. That's what I have him at right now. A half sack and a half tackle for loss.
And those guards don't normally get a lot of tackles and stuff, so...
so when he flashes and he makes plays, especially in our defensive linemen typically do not make a lot of plays or let our linebackers sweep that up, but DeLaShawn's been showing out a couple times this year.
So Dante and DeLaShawn each get a $15 gift card and T-shirt from Colton's. Conway County Farm Bureau Insurance player you can depend on. And how about the center, Jackson Haynes?
Yeah, Jackson Haynes, good night tonight, snapping the football. You know, that's the thing as an offensive lineman. Nobody notices you unless you mess up.
Yep.
It's a holding penalty, it's a clip, it's snap over the head. I think you have 1 snap that I kind of considered a bad one tonight. But overall tonight, I think Jackson did a fine job. And he led that offensive line that rolled up 469 yards tonight.
Yep. Opened some good holes in the run game there for Braylon.
Yeah.
And did a great job, as always, Mr. Study there. Offensive line Jackson Haynes, Conway County Farm Bureau Insurance player you can depend on. Dixon Family Dental does a big smile play of the game. And we're going to go back early in this one. Devil Dogs' first drive, first touchdown of the night. It goes to Champ McNabb. Here's our Dixon Family Dental big smile play of the game. And there you go. Once again, nice work after the catch. Champ McNabb getting the Devil Dogs' first touchdown of the game and led from that point on and never trailed in this one. So, and roll from there. 45-13 ends up being our final score. And we'll take a final timeout now and come back to look at some of the other scores of interest and wrap things up for you after this on the EAB Sports Network.
This is Sterling from Center Ridge, and when it comes to buying, selling, or refinancing a home or real estate, don't trust your biggest investment to just any title company. Ask for Morrilton Abstract. Located right behind the courthouse, Morrilton Abstract has been serving Conway County for decades. Mike Massey was born and raised in Conway County and is a licensed title agent and a licensed Arkansas attorney. From the most complicated transactions to owner financing to simple deed preparation, ask for Morrilton Abstract. Because simply, they're the best, and that's the truth.
A child's success starts with a solid education and the support of loving parents. Together, they create the foundation for a bright future and give our kids what they need to reach their full potential. Wayne Smith Trucking in Morrilton knows that being there for your children makes all the difference. It takes all of us, parents, teachers, coaches, churches, and the whole community, working together to lift up the next generation and to raise them into good citizens who can overcome their challenges. This message is brought to you by your friends at Wayne Smith Trucking in Morrilton.
Hungry? Craving a real hand-cut USDA choice steak, mesquite grilled to perfection? At Colton's Steakhouse and Grill, we know what's at stake. Sink your teeth into a 6-ounce sirloin paired with shrimp, or try one of our signature mesquite chicken favorites. Don't forget our homemade yeast rolls, made fresh daily. Join the Colton's E-Club today. You'll get a free appetizer on your next visit. Colton's Steakhouse and Grill on Harding Street in Morrilton, just down from Harps. We know what's at stake.
Since 1945, Farmers and Merchants Bank has been dedicated to helping Arkansas families build their futures. As we celebrate 80 years of partnership with our communities, we are committed as ever to helping our customers flourish for generations to come, from first-time homebuyers to seasoned homeowners.
Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner, turning houses into homes. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You've been waiting all year for it, and it's finally here. Deer season. Archery season is open now. Muzzleloader season starts October 18th, and modern gun season opens in November. That means it's time for the Ag-Rye Co-op Supplies Customer Appreciation Day. November 7th, the day before modern gun season opens. They'll have hourly giveaways, hot dogs, and drinks, and draw for a muddy blind. Drop by and see how you can win, and see their selection of attractants, hunting clothes, and more.
On to the farm, we're the guys. Trust Ag-Rye, Co-op Supply.
1111 East Broadway in Morrilton. Did you know Rackley Furniture offers lease-to-own financing? It's called a SEMA, and applying is easy. You get the chance to own the furniture. You save when you finish purchasing early, and there are easy payment options. They've also got a traditional financing option called Synchrony. Imagine new bedding, a new recliner, or a new couch, with great financing options from a SEMA or Synchrony. Shop the expanded showroom at Rackley Furniture in the Marketplace Shopping Center, across from Walmart, down from Harps in Morrilton.
Hi, this is Randy Brents, and I'd like to share with you what Brents & Sons Heat and Air has to offer. We sell Trane, Rheem, Howe, Goodman, and Mitsubishi heat and air systems, and we repair all brands. 1-year parts and labor warranties on service repair parts, and up to 12 years parts and labor coverage on new installations. We offer 3 types of service agreements. Call or come by and see me at Brents & Sons Heat and Air, 807 North St. Joseph, 354-4642, and tell me what we can do for you.
Back one final time inside the Haynes Home Center broadcast booth here at Devil Dog Stadium. And we're going to go over some of the other scores before we wrap things up here tonight.
Oh, I just closed the game. It looked like it was about to go final, but Greenbrier had closed out their win over Farmington. Oh. Yeah, it is now 48-38 is the final score. Greenbrier over Farmington, so that doesn't help us at all.
No, Panthers very much in the driver's seat for the conference title now.
Yeah, so the 10 points for them there. Alma defeated Bologna tonight 38-12. I don't have a final for Harrison and Clarksville. The last score we had,
it's 48-8.
Yeah, it was 48-8. I mean it's over probably now.
Oh yeah,
no clock now. Yeah, no score for Perryville and Paris that I can find. Bigelow. I watched just turned on their live stream. That looked like they had just scored, so it should be 42-30 Bigelow in the fourth quarter, at the very least. Salem beat Atkins 20-14 tonight. The rest of this, there's just not going to be a lot of finals. Mountainburg was leading Hector 35-22. Nothing's changed on that one since the last time.
Thought Hector had the big comeback, didn't they?
No, they hadn't. No, not in that one.
Oh, that was a different game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mountainburg, yeah, I haven't seen an update for that one. Pottsville they won 46-12 over Waldron. Russellville's taking on Mountain Home. They were trailing 36-0 in the third quarter, so that one should be over tonight. Mountain Home, let's see, Lamar and Dover, don't have a score for them. Clinton and Dardanelle, it is 26-24 Dardanelle in the fourth quarter there, so Sandlinger's with a slight lead. Cutter Morning Star and Danville I got no score for them, and I bet I don't have one for Magnet Cove and Two Rivers either. No. Conway at Cabot tonight, or actually the other way around, yeah. They are leading 43-28 in the fourth quarter. Conway Christian leads JC Westside 35-0 in the third. Mayflower was taking on Melbourne, and I don't have a score for them. Bearcats with the K. You like that?
Yep.
Quitman,
and a Z?
And a Z, yeah. Quitman was up 16-0 over Episcopal, and don't have a final yet for them. Arkansas Sports Mini High School football poll, Joe T. Robinson, number 1. They won 72-0 over White Hall tonight.
Wow.
Number 2 is Hot Springs Lakeside. They were leading 21-7 over Arkansas High in the fourth quarter.
A little closer than I expected.
Yeah, the Hogs keeping it close there. Number Number 4 was Farmington. It fell by 10 to number 3, Greenbrier. Number 5 is Searcy. They're taking on Jacksonville tonight, and I think Searcy's been a little bit of a surprise this year. They're undefeated, and have no idea what the game like tonight. They didn't broadcast it or anything. All right, so no score for them. There's 3 teams that are number 6, Morrilton tonight with a victory. Valley View was taking on Win tonight, and they had a 21-0 lead in the first quarter, and they're going to win 35-0 tonight. And the other 6, number 16 is Hot Springs. They won 56-7 over DeQueen, and number 9 Camden Fairview came back on Magnolia. They're up by 6 in the fourth quarter, and somebody that didn't get a vote last week, Little Rock Parkview. 64-7 over Hope in the third quarter.
Making a case to get a vote again.
Yeah, they are.
But yeah, they lost 2 in a row, so they'd get the skids a little bit. But that'll, I guess, about do it for our coverage tonight. Again, coming up at 10 o'clock, we'll get a little music in before we get Rex Nelson on for the scoreboard show. But he'll catch you up on everything. Scores from all over the state from 10 until midnight tonight. And then, of course, we're looking forward to Rex coming to town for the big bicentennial celebration on the 20th of October. He'll be in Morrilton for that. But he'll be doing the scoreboard show coming up here at 10 o'clock.
These huge stink bugs.
They're all over, yes. But up next for the Devil Dogs, a couple of road trips coming up, fairly lengthy ones. Harrison next week, and then that big one at Farmington the following week. But Goblins will be tough at their place.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough win for us even to get that one. Cause,
they've got a good squad. So... And they put it to Clarksville tonight. They'll be 2-1 in conference. Devil Dogs 2-1 in conference. So very important game next week up in Boone County. So up at Crooked Creek, and so looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to the cheeseburger we're going to have before the game.
I thought you might want to stop at Marshall. Yeah.
Are we going to go Highway 7 though? We could go Highway 7. I've never been to the other one there.
Okay, either way, yeah, whatever you're up to. They do usually feed us in the press box pretty well, so but we can stop and.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah, and I'll just wait till get to the press box for free.
Okay, well I'll get a burger to go just because that's what I do.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But anyway, but yeah, we'll
join us.
We'll be up there next Friday. Looking forward to it. It should be a really good ball game. Devil Dogs and the Goblins next Friday night, and then as we mentioned alluded to, 2 weeks from tonight, that big rematch with Farmington at their place this year. So a couple road trips, then we'll be back home for a couple here at Devil Dog Stadium to wrap up the regular season. But we'll have, of course, all of our same pregame stuff for you. Coach's show at around 6:20 or so. And then we'll be live after that from Harrison next Friday night. Hope you can join us. And thank you for joining us tonight. And again, Devil Dogs defeat Pea Ridge 45-13. The bugs are getting me here as well. But big thanks to Brody Jackson in studio engineer on the radio side, and Wesley and Wyatt doing our camera work and all the technical stuff on the live stream. So thank you to those guys as well. And big thanks, of course, to all of our sponsors allowing us to bring you the action. And for Jim Bowles, I'm Eric Tyler for the EAB Sports Network, saying so long for just a while.
Morrilton High School Devil Dog Football. Brought to you on KBOM FM 101.7 with streaming video on the MHS Dog Tracks YouTube page and with streaming audio and